God damn, man. John got a lot of randoms in here, cuz.
Yes, he does, bro.
Yo, Tim. They go tell Tim over here, Tim.
They gonna tell yo,
Somebody
TJ.
sleep on the
What's up,
couch.
Tim?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Hey, so why are we here? Like, can we even record here?
Yeah, listen to this nigga.
Can we record?
This is what we gonna do. We gonna pour a shot, and then 5 minutes after that, I'm gonna say, "Shots up," and we gonna take them. Then 2 minutes after that, we gonna take another.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Whoa. What about him?
Him, Fred. He just smiled and says,
Yeah.
"Yo."
Really though? Yo, that's out of pocket, bro.
That makes sense. I'm trying to get down. That makes sense. Okay. Yo, what's that noise? What is happening?
Noise, yo, watch how you talking about my children. That's not noise. It's a brand, image, systems, way of life. Brother from another.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely excited to be here. My other question though is, are y'all drunk every episode?
Every episode, bro.
Every single one of them. Look, listen, you get your Bombay, maybe some lemonade, or some Kraken, or some Jim Beam peach, and then it's on after that, man.
Okay, I can get down with that. Well, I guess the bigger question after all of that is, so we drink and do our job?
Yes, sir.
Listenership loves it. Shots up.
Oh, we going to jail. Go ahead, keep going. What if my mama came over? Frank Ocean is suing you.
Frank Ocean. If Frank Ocean had this, we made it, dog. I would love a lawsuit for Frank Ocean. Where's he at right now in the world?
I got $22 right at this moment. Cash, too. Non-taxable.
Take me right out of court, Frank. What up, fellas? How y'all feeling?
2 2s if it's a
Chilling, man.
Well, I guess
we
we
got
got
voice, y'all. We got
guest.
extra
Like,
voice.
what's up with this?
We got-
He started answering questions before anybody said
Right,
something.
good. Ain't nobody say nothing anymore.
You're not even
I've
on
been
that
here
podcast.
before.
You ain't on a
I've been here
podcast yet.
before.
You've been to one live.
What's up? You've been to one live. No, I've been to 2. Don't do that. I've been to 2.
Okay, look, appreciate the support. Well, I guess since you already talking, introduce yourself.
You know, quick name. You said social security number. Name me
I'm gonna pull an Adrian. I'm gonna pull an Adrian and just say my name is King Finesse.
All right.
Cause that's all he gave y'all. He gave y'all his name, and then that was it. He expected y'all to know who he
You
was.
acting like Adrian was memorable.
Yo, chill out, dog.
I don't remember what Adrian.
That was a great episode.
Yeah, but that don't mean I remember what Adrian contributed.
Yo, he's gonna talk about his wife.
I know what his wife contributed. I ain't know what he talking about though.
Out of pocket.
All right. Let me run it back. I got y'all. Yo, it is me. I am him, King Finesse, aka BoJack Horseman, aka Joni Bravo, aka No Bias Harris, aka Carrier Tubman, aka Uncle Dad. Sorry guys, it's been a while, so I haven't really done that in like a year. But what's up? It feels good to be on Brother from Another Podcast, man. I see y'all every day on my timeline, on Twitter, on Instagram.
Talking shit.
Content, hella content, talking shit. I love it because I'm in the podcast game. So
yeah, we happy to have you on episode 29, man. It's a weird number to be on, but we should have made you be on 30.
Hey, it's 10 more than 19, so it's cool.
I might have said he liked the 9 at the end, so he probably liked it.
Yeah, it's close to home for me, you know.
So
you said what?
Nothing, man. I ain't say nothing. You just gonna have to catch it on the playback.
Catch it on wax.
Playback.
So where everybody on today? I think is this also the tequila special? Is that what we going?
This tequila special.
This tequila special. We got the we got the Terramana in one corner. That's what the guest is drinking.
What kind of Terramana is it?
I'm on the phone, Reposado. I'm on the phone with The Rock right now.
He ain't talking to you if you call him The Rock.
He got somebody to answer that.
You better
You
call
gotta
that
call
nigga
him
Mr.
Pebbles.
Johnson.
Mr. Johnson.
Call him Pebbles.
Oh, what's up with you, dog?
That was nasty as shit.
What's up with you?
Yo, everybody who named Johnson, including you, Tim, you gotta change it now because your last name means penis.
Guess it is what it is, man.
Oh,
Hey, Tim, you should name your son
embraced
Richard.
it.
It is what it is.
Because that's what Tim had the
Dick
ladies
Johnson.
call
Yo,
him.
shut up, Avery.
Dick Johnson. Get out of here, Richard.
He said before
Never
you step
Richard.
in this, before you step in this room, you gotta call me Mr. Johnson.
Fred, what you on?
El Padrino,
It's that tropical mango, right?
tropical mango, sir. It's got
Tropical
the
mango
little chill on. I
tequila.
don't know if y'all can see that. It's got the little smoky smoke coming from it. It's a little chill.
Smoky smoke.
Well, you put it on chill. Ice.
Man, you like cold liquor?
All the time.
I love cold.
It don't taste like syrup.
Not at all.
Syrup?
that shit.
What you be drinking?
I drink. I mean,
He
so
put his in a pot and boil it.
Yo, what's
no,
up?
That's how I feel like.
That's
Every
where
time
the
I come to
syrup
John
come
house,
from.
that's what it feel like.
no,
Drinking
okay.
boiled
John keep his bottles in his car, so
And
it
right
be
next to
hot.
the stove. If you go and look where his
And
bottle
right
is,
next to the
right next to the stove.
Yes.
He cooks his
Me,
own liquor.
I keep mine in a corner where it's like dark, so it's like kind of chill, but it's not cold.
Roaches.
It's,
Next to the rats.
What are we talking about here? What? Are we,
What?
Like, what?
We don't
I'm trying to
know.
connect.
We trying to connect the dots. We don't know.
All right, the bottom of my closet next to my suitcase, no roaches, no rats.
Oh, okay.
Next
All
to my
right.
Next to your
The
used
bottom-
sneakers.
Tied up woman. All right.
Yo, all right. All right. Let's stay on.
I'm trying to take a shot, and y'all want to keep.
We don't know what Tim
my
drinking
shot
yet.
poured.
Yeah,
He said
that's
tied
it.
up woman, y'all. He's tripping.
Tim, what you drinking?
I'm here with it. I just went old school. It's a little Jose Cuervo.
Little Jose Cuervo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cuervo?
I got the Blanco or the Terramana. My friends.
I'm not gonna pick my bottle up. I got Reposado Terramana.
You just so. I guess we should get started now. The introductions now. We know.
We're gonna take a shot.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm ready.
To the guests, and then
All right.
I guess before we take the shot, after the shot, I guess we could jump in. The first question is
But wait. So my shots are different. I got Drago Azul.
oh, you fancy.
Just a little shot thingy thing. Go down. If I can open this, yo, it's all crazy.
I hate
Tim, you take a
myself
sip?
after this.
Yeah, Tim. Take a shot too. We got you. We hear you. We see it.
Abe, take a shot.
I think
It's
It's a
Tim
waterfall,
should,
or we all doing it
I
one
think
time?
We do
I
it
think
one
We
Tim
doing
time.
it once.
should,
You clink it too. Clink, clink.
Let Tim toast this John because he fresh off his, you know what I mean? His fast.
Oh, it's
and all
fast.
that.
True.
Oh, I thought it was to the. All right. Go ahead, Tim.
Pray I don't die or fall asleep.
Pray
like
you don't
Fred.
die.
What? No, wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm in agreement
I pray-
with that. I can do
I
that.
pray you don't die either.
We all gotta die. All right.
Hey, make sure y'all hydrate. What are weekends? It's still Sunday.
Oh, my week started today.
I drunk a whole gallon of laxative by accident just to shit on you ass, man.
So Avery, or I don't know all your AKAs, so we're not gonna go back to that. But whatever one you feel like you want to use as you answer each question.
You know what's crazy?
Personalities.
You know what's crazy? I ain't even say my name, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, Uncle Boss. What is it? Uncle Dad.
Uncle Dad. Uncle
You
Dad.
have a podcast as well.
Uh-huh.
So you want to tell us the name of that podcast and when did you start it and how did you start podcasting?
My
And why?
podcast. Why? Okay, my podcast is called the King's Corner Podcast. Officially, the first episode released June 2018. Right after Bron lost the finals, I think the first joint to the Warriors when they had KD. I literally went to my car and sat in my car and recorded. And that was how I felt at the moment. It was a spur of the moment kind of. No, it wasn't spur of the moment. Like I planned up to it, but I didn't have a start date of when I wanted to record. But I started brainstorming January 2018. So it took me like a good 6 months to really kind of focus in on what I wanted to do. And even though since June 2018, my podcast has changed immensely. Like, but why I started it because I was having trouble getting into my field, like the field of communications, and I wanted to build my resume in a sense. I graduated from Drexel in June 2018. I think 2 weeks later is when I started the podcast. But I wanted to like kind of break into the field and just make a name for myself, kind of, and start branding myself. And it was new. It was kind of built up steam a little bit. Like people started hearing about it, people started noticing. And it was definitely, that felt good. Like, cause I didn't, for me, I put my podcast out there and like, I would hear like back from 3 people or 4 people, like about the episodes. So, I'm like, I know I have a fan base, but it's like immediate circle. But like, when I went to homecoming, they were like, yo, I've been listening to your podcast. Like, keep going with your podcast. Like, that felt great. So that kind of is why, I'm still going with my podcast as well. But yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I got into podcasting. And I also had a couple friends that inspired me as well. Brianna Broadus, she had a Fancy Drinks podcast that I was on in like December 2017. So like that kind of sparked my interest. And then I started brainstorming, 6 months, dropped the episode, and then kept going. And of course, like fixing the bumps in the roads as I go. But y'all know how that is. So
When we need to tell her that she got a shameless plug on our podcast too, so she better tweet this episode because I heard you say the name. You just said her name, just for the record too.
We didn't ask for no money, just a tweet.
I'm asking for money now. Y'all don't want money.
You said tweet.
I let her know. I just saw it last night. I let her know.
Now she gotta be on the podcast.
Now she gotta be on the podcast. She got plugged. Now she on. Thanks a lot, Avery. You did this. So what? So you said you know the bumps in the road. What's your favorite podcast to listen to right now? Like, what's your? I know you got your internal inspiration. What's your external inspiration?
So all right. So okay. This is before I found out all the things whatever about Charlemagne, what he was doing, what he said, whatever. Charlemagne, his podcast with Andrew Scholes, Brilliant Idiots, that really piqued my interest. It was funny as shit. It was, it was everything that I could kind of like look into as a podcast and be like, all right, I kind of want a podcast like this. And then I started watching Jesus and Miro's podcast. I think it's Bodega Boys, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's where I got the AKAs from, because I was watching Jesus and Miro on Viceland at the time. This is when they was on Viceland, not even Showtime. But with their that inspiration, it was like, all right, this is like, I guess my calling, and I like to talk about anything. I can talk to anyone.
This guy's crazy over here. Just keep talking. I don't know what's
This
up with.
nigga is peeling a fucking Band-Aid off his finger.
Yo, what's up? What you focus on?
I'm sitting right next to you. All I hear. You think the mic ain't hear that?
Avery, go ahead. We saw.
Why you got a Band-Aid on your finger? Yo, wait. Let's talk about the why he got a Band-Aid on his finger. Why
I gotta see a Band-Aid now. Since Chase brought it up, you gotta see a
He
Band-Aid.
got a Band-Aid on his thumb too. He
I
a
cut
monkey.
myself, dog.
You cut yourself. You alright?
Nigga, he was peeling potatoes.
Yo,
Nigga? What the fuck was you
This
doing?
nigga can't even
He
put a
talking
thumb
about
in the
check
butt
on
no
his straw.
more.
Yo, what's up with you, dog?
Yo, he get what? Y'all listen to Future?
No.
Oh, my bad. All right, back to...
You married, dog. Your
You're
wife
trying
would
to
not
blow
want you
his
to leave
alcohol.
that information. Yo, Avery, go ahead, dog.
Wow.
Avery, go ahead. That's why we try to keep you on
You
tap.
got to lick it before you stick it.
Yo.
It's crazy. I didn't hear that.
Hey yo,
I'm sorry, man. I ain't talked in a long time. I had to have an outlet.
So what? Work on that. It's okay to listen.
I am listening.
my fault.
You
That's
wild for that. That will kill you.
She don't watch the podcast.
He really just did that.
Oh,
So I do it again.
No, I don't want you to do it again.
You can't do it. You got a Band-Aid on your thumb. And that'll just be nasty.
Futuristic now? You want me to do
You want me to take my shirt off?
Please don't.
All right.
Please don't do
Turn the lights off. Get
Avery,
out
where
of
were
here.
you? What was the inspiration? We gotta go.
We talking about Brilliant Idiots, Jesus and Miro. Okay, we all answer these questions.
The Joe Budden podcast for sure.
We already answered that question.
The voodoo.
Nah, I mean, okay, so we're talking about like favorites. I mean, that they're in my favorites too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, clearly my inspiration has to be somewhat in my favorites. But of course, the brother from another podcast, I gotta say y'all are definitely a favorite. I love to see our content.
Don't lie to us.
Yeah, I almost kicked
I'm
you
not
off
lying to
Zoom,
y'all.
to be honest.
I'm not lying to y'all.
You was definitely about to get muted the rest of the podcast.
Matter of fact, I'm muting him right now.
Yo, don't mute my man.
Just another. I gotta give a shout out to just another podcast. I haven't tuned in yet, but they're pretty fucking hilarious. I heard. 2-seater audios, my homies.
And
They also
plug.
You plugging
sure.
everyone. Yo,
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah, we need retweets from everything that he said.
Okay.
Podcast.
okay.
Retweets, and they got to make an
Damn.
appearance now.
Contractually obligated at this point.
But I Am Athlete. I've been watching it for the last month and a half. 85 South Show. I've been watching it since like for the last year and a half. Joe Budden Pod, of course, and $1 Million Worth of Game. And that is like that's I guess my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I've been listening to.
Man, like 10.
12.
I did name 10, but that's my 5. That's like not my homies, I guess you could say.
Solid.
Is that better?
I fuck with a lot of words you name. That I Am Athlete, I just started paying attention to too. Like I started like this week, and I caught all the way up. Like I just been sitting at home listening. And Joe Budden podcast, of course. But one of my favorites right now ain't even a podcast. It's like a radio show. The Kevin Hart and the Plastic Cup Boys joint they got on Sirius.
Oh, word.
All our
word.
listenership. All we doing is talking about other people on our platform.
I mean, that was the question.
Jesus Christ.
Why would you put that question in there?
And you definitely asked me the question.
I asked Avery, I didn't expect Chase to piggyback off of that.
This is our podcast. Why do you think we not gonna answer our questions?
Case, go ahead, bro.
Answer this question. Is 2021 like 2020? Is it an extension or is it a new year for you? Answer that question then.
I mean, it's technically a new year.
What it feel like? What's your
Feel like a
your
new
heart?
year.
Man, I ain't felt the year since 2002.
What? What happened in 2002 that you felt the year?
I don't remember. I know the Sixers lost in the chip, and that's why I remember 2001. So 2002 was like a big leap for me. Turn over a new one, you know what I'm saying? Then after 2002, Tom just was like unreal. It's like just one big ass year.
Might have to keep
since
drinking for this.
2002.
I don't think you believe that.
But you asked me a question.
I don't think you. I think you're talking it because you when Leah was born, that wasn't a special year for you.
No, not yet. She was born in 2013. I give a fuck up that weird ass year. Like, like maybe 2013 would have mattered if I graduated on time, but I didn't.
Okay, yo, Fred.
So it didn't matter.
Okay,
Oh,
we
God.
got it, Fred. What's
Even
up?
if 2018, you would have given me London's birthday too.
Leave your box. Go to Avery's box. Mute Chase, dog. Mute Chase.
Why you telling this nigga to go to other boxes?
Yo, yo,
Y'all
I don't even have a statement for that.
Y'all are fucking wild.
Yo,
Yo, he wild, yo.
Man, I was just explaining myself.
you
asked
did.
me a
You
question,
answered, and you answered
and
it
then
very well.
You immediately judged me right after.
I didn't
I'm
judge
not
you.
answering- I'm
I didn't
not
judge you. I asked you
answering
another
no
question,
more, dog.
and you
Give me my fucking bottle. I'm taking a shot by myself because I'm depressed. And when I'm sober.
Chase,
But
I
when
got
I'm
a shot for
drunk,
it too.
when I'm drunk, I feel
Oh
good.
man, that's
When I'm
what
drunk,
about-
I feel good.
Tim and Fred, what about y'all? Does this feel like an extension of 2020, or is y'all got some hope or something?
I always got hope, but in the same breath, it does feel like an extension. I don't feel like too much is changing. This same old Corona nonsense, same old political nonsense. I don't know. It does feel like it's bleeding in to me. The one thing I can say that's a happy moment on my side is the staying at home, working from home. All my days bleed into each other, so I'll just be like, oh, okay, I just gotta wake up and work. Oh, that's fine. Just roll out of bed and type on the computer. We good. But other than that, and then of course, like once you get to the special days, like the anniversaries and the birthdays and stuff like that, and then you realize it's a new year. But after that, it's just kind of back to normal. Oh, just gotta roll over and type on the computer again.
How do you make those days special, like with Corona and shit going on?
For me, I try to continue teaching my son some different things because that's something that every day I try to either teach him something or learn more from him. So yeah.
For sure. Okay.
Tim, what about you, man?
I don't know if I can answer the question now, basically what I seen on the screen. So I'm just gonna.
I didn't even see it. That's why I looked away.
I'm
glad you didn't see it.
That's
I'm glad
you
you didn't see it, and I'm glad we didn't comment on it because that would have took what you said out of context, and we would all been in jail. Every last one of us. No questions asked. We all of us would have been in jail.
You would have got the next email.
As long as Freddie ain't catch it, we good. We can keep going.
You would have got the next email, Fred.
Freddie got to add a view to the YouTube now to see it.
Nah, I'm good. That's just something I had to.
I mean,
go ahead.
Nah, you got it, bro.
Tim don't want to touch it, dog.
Nobody.
I was just gonna say he's part of the fast. Like I don't need to see that.
You good, Tim?
I mean, I'm gonna just. It's an extension. I do feel like it's an extension, but I do have a lot of hope. And kind of like Fred, in the sense of working from home. I mean, it's nice, but we do have us going in the office, rotating each week. So like that throws it off because you used to be at home and you got to go in the office sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I'd be more happy if the world / not necessarily the world, just the government itself would be more realistic about where we at and where we are right now. It's like they just think this is still a game. It's something we can just take our time with, and it's like, no, we got to be aggressive and make decisions and think about people's lives. That's your job. But in the same breath, one thing that John's been saying a lot on the podcast is like people have adapted working from home, and most of us are more productive at home. And so why feel the need to rush people back into the office if you don't have to? Like, I feel like people who truly need supervision or training, the office is now a good space to do those things. But if you can be home and be productive, let them people stay at home. I mean, it's a peace of mind, it's comfort, they're more productive. That's just my case on it. I mean, for me, if I had to go in for event days, I'd be the happiest guy in the world. But it's just not where we're at right now. So,
well, y'all just, I mean, I feel y'all. I definitely do like working from home, but y'all so disrespectful, man. You can't say it's Bobby home, dog. It's Bobby, bitch. He home, he free, dog. Y'all not excited about that? Y'all gotta look at the positive.
It's a year for him. You know, he's going to remember this year.
Man, welcome home, Bobby Shmurda. I'm saying since they not excited for you. I've been doing
happy home, man.
So you out of
his album was all right.
I ain't listen to it.
See, y'all listen to it. Y'all ain't do the science. Y'all ain't do the Googles.
So why are you supposed to be different just because he
was somebody is blowing me up. My bad.
It was Bobby Shmurda. He heard you talking about him like that. That's why he trying to find you, dog. That's what it was.
That was DMX clone. That was my pop. But
DMX clone.
Oh man, that's funny.
But
welcome home, Bobby.
About to say, man, if y'all went to jail, what's the first thing y'all do when y'all get home?
I'm not going to answer that.
For 6 years, y'all been in jail, locked up for 6 years. What's the first thing you gonna do?
Damn,
I had ugly white women around me.
Yeah, it's been 6 years.
What Bernie say? I'm getting a pack of pussy and I'm going in.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So you approve of those women that you had with him?
Wow, my first call is my wife. I'm tearing. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of.
Yeah, he got like 4. I didn't know he had like 3 kids.
I still didn't know.
I was 10 years old.
Huh?
Who got 3 years
old?
What?
He was 19 when he got locked up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's been 6 years.
No, the world's different. No, the world's different.
That's what I'm saying. What's the first you think you doing?
I mean, but he
can buy alcohol in the club now.
No, he can't drink. He's not supposed to be drinking.
Yeah,
that's why he turned down. That's why he turned down the liquor. He was like, "Nah, I got apple." He was like, "Nah, I got apple juice."
I'm good on that. I'm on my healthy swag.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking violate his fucking parole.
I don't know he was drinking.
Shit sucks.
They random test you.
I'm saying.
Alcohol?
Yeah. They got those new ankle bracelets now. You can like check your I don't know
your blood level.
Damn, dog.
What y'all are hearing in the background right now? Tim is making up a margarita over there. He's saucing it up right now.
I told me to get a shaker, so I got a shaker.
Gotta say,
I try to follow directions, you know.
I'm trying to say it's great. It's a great drink.
Yo, Chase. Yo, what's up with
what?
I'm trying to tell you, hate Bobby.
Bro.
That's what Tim was doing.
It's because he's not drinking Bombay. That's what it is, man. So he's showing out today.
I do feel out of character right now. I got Terramana instead of Bombay.
Yeah, I'm actually. That's crazy.
It's a tequila special for you. We did this for you.
Shirt, dog. I need to see the shirt. Bombay Chase.
Because I don't ever drink this, my guy, ever. They'll tell you in a heartbeat.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Tim. What do you usually drink?
Jim Beam, Peach.
Yeah.
A cracking crackhead.
Yeah, that's
I can't drink cracking no more, Tim.
A lot of people say that. You know what's crazy? I almost stopped.
Hey, I missed the whole probate, Tim. I was there and I missed the whole probate, Tim. I don't remember this shit at all. That's why I haven't touched cracking since 20. I led the charge. So I parked the car right next to the bell and ran out and started running across the yard in a suit. Oh man, college was fun. Yeah, college was fun. They said I was rolling around in the grass.
They said I was rolling around.
Did you have grass stains on your suit?
It was a black suit, so I ain't really like look at it.
That don't mean you don't know if you had grass stains on.
He doesn't remember.
I really didn't remember, so I don't even remember checking and shit. I mean, I got my suit dry clean, but like, I don't know. I think I was fucking 20.
You weren't trying to remember. That's what that means.
You weren't trying to
remember. Oh shit, that's a
you 21, right? In the Snowfall,
Franklin, I don't know. If
you probably about to 21. Franklin got the block on Smash, so look, 21 ain't an excuse.
I haven't seen the premiere yet.
You haven't seen Snowfall?
Well, spoiler alert.
No. I haven't seen this season's premiere. Like I haven't seen. I know it's 2 episodes. Alert. No. Oh god.
Tim, spoiler alert. He got dumb after he got shot. That's all I'm gonna say. But just know that he's all of a sudden stupid.
He lost a lot of blood. Scared. What's your confession, Avery? I feel like I know it. Yep.
America, I am ashamed of myself because I haven't watched Snowfall since the middle of the first season.
The first season was kind of slow.
You probably start watching the college episode.
Nah, I'm at the episode where where Leon just met
Ivy,
the old black John where he got beat up outside the club.
It's not
the black girl owner. She owns the club.
Yeah, the owner. Yeah.
It's like,
and he was like, "Fuck you, bitch." And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? This shit. Yeah, it's business, nigga. Like Franklin should have checked that nigga right there.
He don't change.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
He don't change. But he a rider though. He one of the ones you need on your team though. You just gotta get that nigga a perk or something and say relax.
Adderall.
That nigga's a Ritalin. That nigga be on go too much, nigga. Something wrong, nigga. You couldn't tell back in the 80s.
I promise I'm gonna catch up though. I promise, yo. I promise. I
doubt it.
I really haven't been able. Like when I watch shit, I have to watch it. There's nothing going on, and I really haven't had time for nothing to go on. So like that's why I really haven't.
You can't multitask.
No, I just have to really fucking pay attention to shows because I don't like not understanding shit later on in the show. Like shit will come back from the first season to the third season. Like Game of Thrones shit.
You don't though. Misdirection good sometimes.
Okay, John.
All right, nigga, shit.
All right, shit. Leave it alone.
Move on, nigga. Shit.
Clearly.
What's your next fucking topic? What's your next fucking topic?
Fuck out of me. I thought that was a good topic. Fred, do you like Misdirection? Do you like Snowfall?
I know that, like I was saying, Avery, don't be sorry. This podcast, no, I don't watch shows as it is. I haven't watched Snowfall at all. Like at all.
What's the last movie you seen, Fred?
Recent?
The last movie you seen?
You don't watch recent.
My wife laughed at me. That's the funny part. I don't even know.
No, I know what movie it was.
What is it?
The 2K My Career joint.
The story play line. You watch. Yo, put the controller down, dog.
I gotta put the fucking subtitles on this shit.
Can't never focus on this.
That one. The most recent. That was probably
Black Panther.
What was that?
Avengers.
Black Panther. God damn, that was
Mr.
Age of Ultron. Avengers. Age of Ultron.
I ain't even
Barbershop.
finished that. I fell asleep at the end of that. It was the Grinch, the animated Grinch joint for
this
Christmas.
podcast over.
You haven't watched a movie since Christmas, bro?
Bro, I don't. TV shows, movies, they not really my thing. I did watch the Animal Planet though. I just actually got finished watching that when Sharks Attack.
The Animal Planet is the channel. How you get finished
Shark
watching
Week.
the channel?
He watched the whole channel.
Everything that ever came on, he's seen to
I
date.
fell asleep on that joint, so it's crazy.
You watch the show about meerkats running around providing for their family?
I don't watch that Animal Planet, but the Animal Planet stuff that like marine life.
I'm about to say they do got an Africa Planet. I found that out.
Africa Planet.
I swear to God, look it up. I found out when I got my spectrum.
And then they got Discovery Plus, bro. Get your stuff up, dog.
Discovery Plus. I feel like I'm the shit with Disney Plus.
Yo, Chase, chill out. Yo.
I'm just saying, dog.
You still watch sports? You still watch ESPN?
Oh, of course I watch ESPN.
So what you think about
This
Tiger's
nigga
situation?
really Lil Wayne.
Huh?
What you think about Tiger's situation?
That's a rough situation, bro. That's pretty rough. Him having, the crash itself. Me being me, I'm thinking like he gonna come out and say, "Oh, somebody crashed. Somebody swerved onto me." But they said it was a single car crash. It was really an accident, and then he having open wounds in his leg and stuff like that. That was rough. The first thing they said was the jaws of life, but then they said it was the jaws of life, but come to find out they just used an axe and something else. It was basically like the jaws of life to get him out, but he had he had his surgeries and he's supposedly progressing and stuff like that. So big ups to Tiger Woods. Hope he get, praying for his recovery. I know people gonna want him back in golf, so he'll probably make an appearance. He'll probably step on the court. I was about to say the green. He'll probably it's a golf court. So.
Course.
I said court. I'm tripping.
Yeah, you said it twice, and then you try to check me on it too.
God.
It's a golf court, nigga. I know what I said.
That's right.
I thought I said the S at the end, but that might be the
court.
You remember the last time? Tiger got your car?
Chill out, John. Get out my head, bro.
I think they set him up.
Last time he got. I mean,
think they set Tiger up?
Dog, he was what? They said he was about to go meet Drew Brees. What the hell him and Drew Brees got to talk about?
Trump.
I mean, what the hell him and Michael and fucking Charles Barkley got to talk about?
Golf.
John always think that something is conspiracy. So
all I know is he only been in 2 major car accidents in his life. The first one was a scandal, him cheating on his wife, and now this one.
3. No, not 3. I'm sorry, it is 2. He had one instance with the cops.
And I don't think they want his son to be as good. They saw that he can teach his son. Like, he can't do it, but he can show his son exactly what he doing wrong. Like, his body don't move like that. And his son was looking immaculate out there.
Oh, his son look real good.
And I'm trying to let him know we ain't going to have we're not going to have another one of these. We're not going to have no more proteges. We're going to take him out at the will.
Bro, that was scary. That father-kid tournament.
Yeah, that look rough.
Y'all all watch the documentary?
I did watch the documentary though. I did watch that.
You should watch it.
Tim, if you, you don't even have to have a golf interest to have an interest in a black man being great at a sport, honestly.
Oh, I mean, no, that's crazy because I was in the gym this past week and they was showing like parts of the documentary on ESPN talking about like his career, masters of. And I definitely want to watch it. Like I think it's crazy. I'm gonna ask a question on the podcast for next week. I'll save it for next week, but I was like how black athletes influence sports, especially ones you probably wouldn't have watched had we never gotten into it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's definitely like somebody who I was like, all right, I'll get them golf. My dad, he plays golf all the time now, and he was never into golf. My dad was all baseball, football. Now he loved golf.
And even baseball was a white man's sport, but like now as you see more of us playing, like Mookie Betts getting fucking paid Fernando Tatis getting fucking paid, like, you know. So like it's good to see black athletes get to the point where
I'm waiting on the first dope black hockey player, not the one that's always trying to rumble.
You had a ball from the Flyers. I mean, he's not there no more, but
he was solid though. I'm talking about Wayne
like a LeBron of fucking hockey.
Yeah.
But the thing with that, the thing with that stuff is like you also in a predominantly white sport, like you gotta play their politics as well. So if you don't play their politics, they find ways to get you out of there, like anything.
I mean, they gotta change it.
I think it's more exposure though. Ain't no ice ring in Uptown. Ain't no ice ring in Uptown.
It is. It's just not. It's not. It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think it's exposure. Like we're not exposed to it. Like I couldn't go. I'm about to go join a hockey team, y'all. I'm about to go to hockey team tryouts. Y'all support me. I know it's a basketball court in 4 different ways I can walk and find a basketball court.
But you only got black ice in your neighborhood.
Right there.
We've been skating on black ice for years, dog.
I never had a stick in a puck.
We professionals at black ice.
But speaking of that, you talk about politics, so like kind of like changing gears, like politics, like playing that game. If you play that game, you still don't get the same respect. Did you hear about the Jeremy Lin comments?
That's wild.
From your boy.
They called that nigga coronavirus.
That's crazy. So what's crazy? All right, so listen. A joke. That's crazy.
That's highly offensive.
That is highly offensive. Okay, all right. So
a lot of jokes are.
Listen, and I mean,
Chase Rivers not of the brother from another podcast.
Chase and John gonna know what I'm talking about. But I remember I was in Imperial at like 2:00 in the morning. Some bull came in without a mask, and he was talking to the Asian people trying to order his food. They was like, "Yo, you gotta get a mask," and he like, "Why I gotta get a mask? Y'all the ones that brought it over here." I was just like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
No, I won't go that far.
He still get his chicken wings.
He came back and come on, it's business now. The Chinese gonna do their business.
That's the point.
See, but this is my whole thing. I don't have no sympathy or empathy for Chinese people just off of how I dealt with them growing up, like how they dealt with me. I don't feel like I've had plenty of rants on here about their culture and not even just Chinese, all of them Asians over there, man. I don't want to sound racist. I'm prejudiced as shit. Yeah, I'll admit it. But I can't stop them from doing shit. I can't even stop them from coming to my neighborhood and opening up a fucking Chinese store. So it ain't fucking racism. It's prejudice. This nigga Jeremy Lin was in the NBA killing. You think he not in the NBA no more because he's Chinese? Or whatever he is? I don't even know what he is. But because he's Asian?
He's Asian American.
And I'm probably the only one on here to watch this documentary. I like Jeremy Lin. I think he dope. He can hoop. And I like what he did in New York at that time. Like, I love that shit. But at the end of the day, man, eat my dick. I don't care about none of that shit.
I mean, you
don't deal with what I deal with, motherfucker. The cops ain't bothering you, nigga. You going with other people that's fucking with you. Take a joke.
I mean, it's definitely it's one of those things where it's sensitive right now. Yeah, it's definitely a sensitive thing right now. But come on, like, what do you think if they calling him coronavirus? We've been called worse on the court. Just look at what Russell Westbrook had to deal with in Utah. Like right, I'm not saying that it's not saying that is. I'm not saying that he can't like.
Said it in Chinese.
It's like trying to be like we don't have to be sensitive to those things because it wasn't right to call him, the coronavirus. The same thing, you want sympathy. You want sympathy for something that we've been called worse.
All right. So what about the other one when they said that it's a black woman? Let me quote it actually because I thought that was the funniest one. Y'all keep talking about this one, but I'm gonna look it up. Quote it, but he said it's a black woman out there that's gonna get 2 inches of a good time tonight because Jeremy Lin is balling. That's okay to say?
It's a joke.
Is it okay to say?
Yeah, because it's a joke.
Fred?
It could be true too. It could be true. Like, I mean, that's the crazy part. Like, it could be true.
Yo, it's not...
I don't know.
Y'all think where y'all from?
Let me stop. Though. I'm not gonna. Let me.
Wait, no. I like
to be a little bit more sensitive to Jeremy Lin, man. Because that is fucked up, man, to be dealing with that, especially in the G League and what he got to go through. And you know he be busting a whole lot of black people ass on the basketball court, so they probably do be saying some mean shit to him. So I get it, man.
But it's in
the way he try to rally the
though.
troops, like he try to say this is it, like the way he try to call like a stop to all of it. It's kind of like a dog. Sometimes Asians get what they deserve. Now I'm not talking about hurt. I'm not talking about hurting them physically, but I am talking about like as far as like what they be doing to us and what they do in our neighborhoods and shit. Like, no, man, that ain't.
They don't really care about us. Like, had those conversations.
Yeah, like you don't give a
fuck. They
fuck.
don't care about us. They think we the dirtiest of dirt.
Man, that motherfucker on Roxy's was mean and shit to me. I spent all that fucking money in his store. He was meaner than a bitch to me. But proximity.
So do you think where you from shapes how you interact with other people? Because y'all said y'all listen to I Am Athlete too, and one of the quotes that got from the show was exposure equals expansion. And so like, do you think that's how you negate it? Like, especially since like speaking of I'm Athlete again, Cam Newton was just on there, and I don't know if y'all saw the clip of when Cam was at the 707 camp. He's with the camper, and they had that little back and forth exchange.
He had to be from Philly.
He had to be from Philly because he rapped 215.
Like,
I mean, we talk shit though.
First off, like,
but not in that situation. Just
these are people
for sure.
Normally don't hear our interactions and then comment on our interactions. Like, that's not the first time somebody's, of high stature has did something for a camp and then spoke on that person. Like, I was at the Theo Ratliff camp, and it was like, bro, you don't score over 20 points. Like they are coming at him like but he's like, I'm not a scorer, I'm a defender. And he's like, but you're in the NBA, you should be able to score over 20 points.
How about you get a layup on me right now?
So it was, but that's the stuff that like we deal with that on a regular. Like we outside and people like they say you the best in the hood. You can't do nothing on, like, this is just competition. So the stuff that he was saying to Cam, to me, it didn't seem like it was all that bad. Like, this is what we do. We talk, and then we back it up on the field. So if Cam would have said,
I feel like Yumbo was out of place.
He was out of place, and I definitely sense the way Cam handled it. Cam made it look bad. I think Cam handled it fine. He made it just.
Cam handled it.
No, he didn't. He said, "I'm rich."
Really
well, I didn't.
That's a terrible way to
no. When he came back and talked to Cam again, he was like, when he was on the level.
Second time, right?
Came back and talked to the camper again. Yes, he was on the second time. He was on a more level.
Not the first time.
No, the first time was I'm rich. They had a whole big argument. That was the big blow up. Like the second time was like,
the second time he was really trying to talk to young.
Oh, so I see. Well, I only seen the second clip because the clip I saw, he was like, "Well, what you do on the field?" Like, you talk about me, but what you do on the field?
Yeah, and then the other coach came in. He was trying to draw, and I'm just like,
yeah, I'm not. He was like,
he started asking his man, like, "He good? He good?
He got speed. He got speed."
Never ever.
That means the white boy, right?
Yeah, don't ever say that about me. Can Ja play basketball? I mean, he's smart.
He can catch the ball. I mean,
he can catch.
But this not the first time that Cam has went viral for talking to a camper.
For talking to a camper, like, that's what I'm saying.
It's not
like,
the first time.
And that time when it was a black person as well. Like, this is what we
from
do.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Like, we do this. This is an inner city thing. Like, we do this.
He said, "Don't get fooled by that."
So when somebody comes at you, when somebody talks, it could be one of us. We in the league. Somebody, you ain't really that good. Nigga, how good is you? Like, what do you mean?
Hit him with the Brandon Bill. They say, you suck. I suck.
You want to step on the court? Like,
I suck.
It's just what it is. But these are people that don't know our culture commenting for the most part on this stuff.
There's people that know the culture too. The young boy was out of line. I mean, granted, Cam could have handled it better, but young boy was going too hard in that moment. He's going too. First of all, you're at his camp learning from him. To speak out of turn and say, "Yo, you're a free agent." Okay, I am a free agent, and
I'm a millionaire.
Like you're a free agent. You're at my camp. You're at my camp.
I'm an MVP.
You should hope to get to where I'm at. And any young boy that act like that in positions like that ain't gonna make it nowhere.
I can't say that because he can also humble himself.
I mean, that's why I said
it. That's why I don't think he was out of line, but I think that's our culture.
He even apologized. He said he was out of line.
He apologized because he got caught. Like it blew up. That's
If
one
you
of
get-
those things. Like you get caught over something that is like, oh, you gotta apologize.
I wish he didn't. He was a kid, bro. Why the fuck a kid gotta apologize? It's a lesson learned.
Because he was out of line.
No, you should apologize if you're wrong.
He was wrong. He was wrong in that situation.
He should apologize to Cam right after that moment. Yes, but a public joint, I don't think he should have had.
Oh, the public joint was weird.
No,
Because then
I don't like
it
that.
came on my timeline. Like, who the hell is this?
I said, how the hell I see this?
Right, like, who
I
is-
didn't see them at the camp. How the hell I see this? He was screaming when he was working out. Why I get this?
Right.
I just
But-
think that's part of our culture, but I mean
So-
that
I agree
can
with
be
you,
But
Fred.
another thing that's part of our culture too is not knowing time and place. That wasn't the time or the place to be sitting there going at a nigga that's helping you get better at something you trying to get better at. He's helping you. Like that's like me talking to my big brother. We going through drills and I'm telling him, yo, you trash. Well, nigga, get the fuck out of here then. What are you talking about? I'm helping you.
Those things happen, and then that builds like a relationship as well.
It's a way to do it though.
You can
And
see
something
both
that's
sides.
personal is
of course,
talking-
there's a
like
in
clearly.
hindsight. Yes, there's a better way to handle it. But if you in the competition of things, you're gonna talk.
But he's not competing with Cam. Like that's the whole thing. If you competing with somebody, trash talk all you want. But this is an OG trying to come back and help you, something that he don't have to do. Like you just going at it for what? Like now you look bad, and now because Cam handled it poorly, because he a nigga from Atlanta, Georgia that you know what I'm saying. He always on go. He not the most mature person. Like so now it's a whole big thing for what? Because you going
Because
at
they
a
don't
nigga that's
understand
helping
our
you.
culture.
So
No,
hold
I
on.
understand our culture, Freddie, and I'm telling you that like it's plenty of people that understand the culture that go, yo, you could have handled that better.
But I want to stay.
Like you ain't have to do that.
But speaking on culture, because that's what y'all keep saying, understanding the culture. What do y'all think about Deion Sanders' comments after the first win? Did you see that? So Deion Sanders,
Yeah, I saw that.
he won his first game, and he was mad because they robbed him. And he talked about how
Robbed him.
they went back to the they went to his office and stole his
went to his
watches, his
office,
chains.
watches.
You know you found that, right?
I'm talking about at the time. That's what the comments that he robbed. But he
Yeah,
was talking about.
they were.
But the fact
they
that
were
they were
in the
placed
attempt to
back.
rob
They
him.
weren't there when he left the game, so they were stolen. They got returned because of his comments.
No, it was no. Somebody put it in his office. It was somewhere else. They took it and put it in his office. That's not stealing.
But
That's not taking it and bringing
But
it
why?
back.
But
No,
he thought it was stolen.
He said it was in a Ziploc bag in his office.
In his
and
office, they
caught
took it
him
out his
in the process of taking it out.
yeah,
He did say a staff member called him in the process.
Yeah, they caught him
Yeah.
in the
It
process
was
of
stolen.
taking it out of his office. It was in a Ziploc bag in his office.
So then that's not stolen. The bull just got caught.
if he don't get caught, what is it?
I was under the. I heard a different.
The comments he said was they stole my stuff. That was the comment.
He said they.
He said they stole
their stuff.
They stole his stuff, and he talked about raising the bar like in the community. So talking about like raising the bar like all the way around, like that, like just not with the football program. Talking about as a culture, we need to raise the bar. Like so, what part of the cultures do we need to keep? What part of it do we need to like get away? Because like you're saying that trash talk is a part of the culture, but on the flip side, Chase is basically saying like showing respect should be more important than trash talking in the culture.
Showing
I
respect
feel like-
is more important in every culture, in everything.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah.
I can
for
see
sure.
that. I do think like so. I've read the articles and then I heard people speak about it. And the one person that I would say that I don't think should have said what he said was Stephen A. Where he was kind of like, those things should be handled in house. Like you don't need to go on a press conference and say these things about a black institution because it can make it seem bad. They already look at our black institutions as bad. So that him going out there and asking like, how does this happen? I felt like that was more of a like black institutions step up. Like that shouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
More than don't say that out loud and try to hide it behind closed doors. I didn't see it that way at Stephen A. And I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm just saying like I saw it as him telling black institutions like y'all need to step it up. And that's where I thought the higher standard was. Like we shouldn't be keeping it in the house when we wouldn't keep it in house if it was a predominantly white college.
I mean, it's
we only heard about it because it's Deion Sanders.
Right, exactly. That's another thing.
So I do agree with Stephen A. when he says that it should have been handled in-house, like it should have been handled as a campus. Like that student should have been.
It would have got out.
I don't want to say expelled because I don't like, we're young. Not we're young, but like students are young. They do dumb shit. But like you gonna still like but like come on, like you gonna still Deion Sanders shit. So like it's like you kind of should get kicked out of the university because you just stole
out of the universe, nigga.
He was about to tell him get out the universe.
Yeah, get that nigga out the universe.
I think it's too
sorry, Rick and Morty shit, my fault. But no, I think he should be kicked out of the university. Because that's like it's Deion Sanders, but like in his respect, it comes down to respect.
Hood legend.
That's a legend.
Hood legend.
Tim?
I was gonna say I think it's twofold. I mean, I think on one end you keep it in house. I think from the work that I do at an institution, you have like judicial courts and legal procedures you can go through that can be both a learning experience and disciplinary, but doesn't kick a student out. I think that's the route they could have taken. I also agree. I think it's important that he does say it on TV because one, he is Deion Sanders, and two, I would rather the institution get out in front of it than it to get leaked and then you got to defend it. Because I think that's way harder as a black institution. Like it's just harder to defend things when they get out. I mean, I remember when we were in school and stuff, they'll get out and we have to defend it, and it's just like, God damn, like have we just got out in front of it, we've been fine. I mean, white schools, they're fine either way. Like if they put it out in front, they're held to, they were just trying to be transparent and honest. If they have to defend it, these students are coming from low income neighborhoods. It's like it's always some narrative they can spin. We just don't have that advantage. And the other thing I would say is going back to, I think, John's point, I think Chase said it too, was, it's exposure, right? Like if you don't have these things like in hockey, like if you aren't exposed to that culture and how to politically navigate that from a young age, it's just hard when you get to a place where you can. So the student who did come at Cam, just not exposed to it. And I think too, it's way harder to comment or talk trash to something that you're not a part of. So I've never been in the NBA. I've never been a part of a professional league where everybody was the best where they came from. And now you're competing for the best at all levels. I don't know what that feels like. So it's probably a lot harder to drop 20 points in the NBA than it is in intramural basketball in college. Like I can only imagine like the difference in level and what that looks like. So I always put respect before trash talking, but I think even within trash talk, there's a level of respect, right? Like you don't go too far. You don't push people's buttons. Like you don't get up under their skin in a way that either one, you can't afford, or two, a tax bracket that you're not in. So, but that's just
Fred does.
I trash talking is trash talking. There ain't no rules.
So do y'all think
there are rules? There's definitely rules.
I know I should have saved that statement. Hold on real quick to stay on it.
There's definitely rules.
To stay on topic real quick. Do y'all think this would have happened at UNC?
Not to me.
No.
Do y'all think this would have happened at NCC? Y'all think somebody's selling for Moulton?
I think it's possible.
I ain't gonna say that
it
can happen. It's just.
But you mean it's Deion University? Did you see how he got announced? Did you see they news? He got his slogan on the walls now. You look good. You look good. You feel good. You feel good. You play good. Like he changed the whole. This is university. You ain't.
I will say though,
I think they would have sold from Moulton, bro.
You don't think they would stole from Moulton? Jakes?
No, I don't think they sold from Moulton.
They not selling for Moulton. They not selling for Coach K. They're not selling for Roy Williams.
Roy Williams, Coach K, they can't get to.
I think the predominantly white schools like the UNCs and the Dukes, there's a known penalty. Like you're known to, like, if you steal from these guys, you for sure are going to see multiple years jail time. When it comes to black institutions, it's not that standard state. It's not that standard isn't stated.
I just think it's more about respect. I don't see nobody selling from John Chaney either.
Nope.
Nobody. I don't think nobody ever tried to rob him. Nothing. He was good in Philly.
But at the same time, that's a different timetable, so we wouldn't know.
We would have heard about it.
No,
we can see our mayor smoking crack on the TV. We can know if somebody tried to rob him.
It's different than it is now. so we wouldn't know. So if John Chaney was in this era where this social media and all this nonsense, I do think that those things happen. But I mean, we're talking hypotheticals at this
Fred,
point.
you would rob John Chaney, man. That's
nobody's robbing.
I never said
Chaney.
that I would, but
nobody robbing
people that
nobody robbing Chaney, yo.
That's crazy.
That's too much.
That's an opinion. We don't know that for sure.
It didn't like if you know it's John Chaney, you're not doing it. Like if you probably accidentally do it. Like I remember one time we was walking to John Chaney stayed right around the corner from.
It's still a rob. A rob is a rob.
Right?
No, he stayed in Uptown.
I didn't know he stayed in Uptown.
It wasn't. It ain't Philly. It was a.
I guess got something to say.
You want to take a shot?
I want to take a shot.
We was walking to a basketball court. I forget what the Simons or something. It was a basketball court in the middle of like Mount Airy and Germantown, but it's like in a good neighborhood. We was walking past a crib, and my man, he was like an older brother. He my brother best friend and shit. He was walking through and he was cursing like a seller, like just cursing. And John Chaney screamed out the window, young man, like we knew John Chaney stayed there. You know what I'm saying? Like we knew, like that's John Chaney crib. We was just walking and he cursed whatever. John Chaney screamed out the window, young man, don't use all that foul language. Oh, he was nigga, and this is the Brandon. He don't give a fuck about what nobody say at all. Yeah, like he's one of them people. Soon as we realized it was John Chaney, he like, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Chaney. I'm sorry, and we kept it moving because John Chaney just had that type of respect. Like, no, it's respect.
It's a different like
it's respect though. It's respect.
He understands what respect is. But you talking about somebody that's in the middle of North Philly? They don't care about John Chaney.
I'm talking about Brandon. He's from North. He's from North. Brandon, I'm telling you,
has somewhat of a good mind.
At that time, he didn't. I'm telling you what I know about Brandon. You met Brandon further on in life. When we was all kids, Brandon was totally different. And at that time, Brandon, if another, I put it to you like this. If another older person screamed out that window, Brandon would be like, shut the fuck up, suck my dick. That was the type of person he was. All right. So what I'm saying is that Brandon, knowing it was John Chaney, the respect level for John Chaney was, hey, yo, Mr. Chaney, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Everybody in Philly ain't on the same respect level. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying for John Chaney.
So you using Brandon was not, to me, that's not a good comparison for me.
Yeah, but I'm saying it is a good comparison because at that time, Brandon ain't give a fuck. And he was a regular nigga in North Philly that didn't give two shits, but the respect that John Chaney had, motherfuckers is just not doing that to John Chaney, especially you saying it was a different time. We would have heard about that. We would have heard about John Chaney getting robbed. Yes, we would have, yo. We heard about, like John said, we heard about a mayor doing crack. Like, we would have heard about John Chaney getting robbed.
You didn't hear about a lot of things that was going on in Temple until stuff started coming out now. Like, because of what social media.
That's what I'm saying. It would have come out. It would come out now. Like, it would come out.
Not necessarily true.
All right.
Well, let's switch to a positive note real quick. Shout out to the alma mater, the graduates in NCCU. We all are one. We are one. We get to play UCLA in 2023. It's a little exposure.
Rose Bowl Stadium.
We're gonna get bombed. I just hope that one person show out. One person shows out and gets somewhat of exposure, but for the most part, we're gonna get bombed.
I'm calling it right now. We either gonna have a pick six or a punt return for a touchdown.
I got kickoff return.
Oh, we playing in football.
Yeah.
I believe more of a kickoff return because our special teams, for the most part, been we've been on point with our kickoff and
we always got a fast nigga on social teams.
Mikey Williams, we're gonna be on.
He just got swept by A&T this year.
But we still gonna get bombed.
The football team got swept by A&T last year.
Yeah, they played once.
I like.
I'm excited, man. I'm gonna try to get out there.
We ain't beat A&T this year.
I'm definitely going.
Wow.
I'm going. Try to get out there. I'm going.
3, I like that. That's 2 years from now.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm buying my tickets and everything now. I'm about to start. I'm gonna tell you the cheat code when we about to hear from our sponsors real quick. I'm gonna tell you the cheat code then.
Was the date released?
The date don't need to be released. I'm about to tell you the cheat code right now. Y'all let's try our sponsors real quick. I think we got something new for them.
I think it's the beginning of the season.
Okay.
Because it's a paid game, so we usually do. We did paid games all at the beginning of the season, and they getting paid a good check.
Central is.
What Bull say from A&T? What he say? He said, "Give me my money."
Yeah. Scholarships the whole year.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break. Then let's start our sponsors. Break.
Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all buy black, and we see y'all in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yizzo, we got another sponsor. What? For real?
Yo, took forever.
Right, look. Hopefully we get paid more for this one too.
I'm just saying, a pay increase would be nice.
Man, y'all are impossible to satisfy. Be grateful.
Y'all impossible to satisfy.
Like Tim said, I needs my paper.
Right, me too, nigga. Shit, nigga starving like Marvin out here.
All right. Can we stay on task, show? We gotta introduce the sponsors.
Stay on task. We couldn't get this started on time. What you talking about?
All right, Tim. Look, man. God, look, we can do it, yo. Come on, Freddie. Let's stay on task.
All right, man. Let me see what I can do right here. Heritage has a unique meaning to different people. Heritage is an inherited sense of family. What the?
Oh my God.
Jesus
Family
Christ.
identity, which is distinctive in culture, values, and traditions passed down from the previous generation.
Heritage expresses itself in many ways, and that's our goal with the Heritage clothing.
Yeah, look, whatever John said. Look, come shop with us, man. Meet us at the website, so be the next generation of heritage.
Yeah, and at the end of the podcast, we got a special code for you to get a discount on the clothing too.
Yeah, look, damn, look, that was easier than the first one, man.
Yeah, man. I had to, get my face back since the last one. You know how I did.
Did you, Fred? Did you?
All right, look, I tried. Y'all set me up. I don't
Yeah, whatever, nigga. Yo, what's the website? Can we at least say the website?
The website gonna be in our bio, and if you don't have that, it's gonna be theheritageclothing.com.
There you go.
We are back.
And we back.
We
Shots.
back at it. Shots up.
All right, our guest didn't leave today, so I guess we're doing a good job.
He didn't hold it down, taking shots with us. No smoke one.
Shout out to the King Corner.
Wait. Y'all had a guest exit stage left.
Nah, never.
Mentally, she started cursing me out for no reason, and I was on her side. Amani.
Can you say who?
That's just Imani.
I don't think she's real.
Uptown Jones.
Mentally, she was checked out.
Well, she know John, so like she already knows. Like,
No, wrong Amani. I said the same thing. Different Amani. Crazy part is the crazy part is she knows Sana. They know Sana and her know each other.
Really?
Yes,
They're from around the corner.
Well, I never.
She dated her cousin.
I never knew that.
Yo, she from the other. Well, not from, but she live at the other side of the graveyard. From you,
I never knew Sana. Like, that's terrible.
It's just funny.
She lived
It's
on
just
the
funny
other
how
side of
life worked.
the graveyard, and I never knew Sana.
I still remember y'all tried to G-check me in Philly. I'll let you off at the McDonald's, nigga. Walk home. Oh, okay.
No, that was cheap. that was cheap.
He showed me, didn't he?
Okay, I live right here, actually. Where you live at? Show me. Okay.
He showed me, man. Man, I'm lit.
Oh man,
I bet you is.
I can't feel my feet.
are they touching the ground?
Look at Freddie.
are they touching?
You got little dolphin teeth.
They're here on the wax. They're here on the playback.
I'm so good.
But look, we back. So
Tim got jokes, yo.
I heard him, man. I'm ignore it.
I told you he's better when he's drunk, dog. Look.
I'm ignore it.
I've been saying shit the entire time. Today, last podcast. If you go back and listen to it, I talk trash so much in the background.
In the background of his own podcast.
For real, I'll be on here just talking because y'all be on the rant.
He talk trash and then
right.
go on live from the couch and talk more trash about it.
You niggas rant all the time, man. Finally, on my stage, I can talk.
I can speak my mind.
What's this where we at? Has there ever been a time where you felt snubbed?
Are you saying you feel snubbed on this podcast?
Oh, John set you up.
Nah, actually, I wanted him to do that. I knew he was gonna say that. So yes, there are times where I feel snubbed.
You know you can speak up and shut me up, right? I'll stop talking for Tim. I'm not gonna stop talking for John.
You think they talk over you too?
No, he don't talk.
If
I
Tim
do
tells
talk.
Chase
He's
to
trying to
shut
talk
up,
now.
Chase will
Y'all
shut
proving
up.
his point. He's talking now. He's gonna talk over him. He's talking now.
That was Avery.
Oopsie.
Not the guest. Oh
Hey,
man.
me right now, dog.
I'm chopping that up too.
Go ahead, Fred.
Nah, I was just saying. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm lying.
You ever felt something up?
Oh, yeah, plenty of times. I don't know if I mean, it was always like, I don't know. It was relationship, but I don't even know if that's a word. I'll be making up words.
Relationships.
Relationship. I was gonna say something else, but yeah, with relationships, I was gonna say something else, and just I was gonna tear up my. Well, y'all know I can't read anyway, so it is what it is.
Yo, can you focus, yo? What's up with you? Yo, what's in that tequila you drinking, yo?
It's green.
He got a worm at the bottom of it.
I was looking at something else. My bad.
This nigga's having a vision. Wanda style.
Wanda vision.
Yeah. Nah, I was looking at something else. Something else caught my attention. But I was
yo, what's up with you?
Yo, he laughing, dog.
No, he not laughing. You're stopping.
It's crazy because on the break he was like, "Yo, this tequila really not hitting it." So we started back, Fred. Like you just eyes got a little lower, your speech just slurred a little bit. My God,
You saying that you looking at something else instead of talking? No, he's not.
He was. Chase wasn't laughing next to you, dog. Like
he was
it's
laughing.
on the visual. The visual.
It's on the dirigible.
I told you.
The visual.
I told you.
Yo, all right. We're gonna come back to you, Fred. We're gonna get the guest, and then we're gonna come back to you.
I mean, y'all could come back. That was good.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, I've been playing sports all my life, so I got the first time I ever got cut was in college. I tried out for the baseball team. I got cut. I felt like I got snubbed. I felt like I had a bad tryout, but I felt like the coach could, clearly see that I was an athlete and a good baseball player as well. But I felt like I got snubbed.
Those Showham niggas on the baseball team.
Right. And I mean, I didn't have any footage either because in high school, my fucking baseball coach didn't fuck with me, so I didn't play my senior year. Right. So, but I mean, I still could play baseball, John. Don't do that shit.
I didn't. You're a coach. Why would I say you can't play?
You said you were good at first base.
Yo.
No, I didn't even play first. I was third base, outfield, and I could pitch.
How you know this? Chase don't watch baseball like that.
I watch it enough to know that first base.
I didn't know Chase had that in the stash. Actually,
first base wasn't my style. I was on the other side.
We know that, but I'm saying he know that. Like, if you,
it just
the best.
It's over. It's way. It had to go high.
Well, he's high
to go over his head.
That's a big head to go over. So
that's why you got to go high.
All right. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Go ahead.
I only use my height with pitching. I never played first base, and of course outfield too. If I needed to
look at Fred's face. This nigga look like a white man. Look.
Yo, don't laugh, Fred. When have you been slighted before, or snubbed? Excuse me.
In sports a lot, but because they always wanted me to play big man, but that wasn't my game. But they looked at me as being 6'2" and usually wider than a lot of people, so they thought that I'll use my weight. But like I was saying, in relationships, I always thought that I was snubbed because I thought that I was, one of the better looking guys than a lot of the people I hung out with. But females would always tell me that I wasn't. But then they would come back later and tell me that I was. So I was always confused. But yeah, that was a thing.
Okay. Chase?
Yeah.
Outside of sports. Like cause you know, sports. Motherfuckers always getting snubbed. Nigga, that's sports.
Yeah.
I was snubbed at freshman year. I came in. I was as an actor. I had auditioned for Little Shop of Horrors, and I got the role as the plant. That audition was before winter break. So when we came back from winter break, I met with the director, and he said, "Hey, Chase, I saw a show over winter break. Saw somebody I like, so I invited him to audition for Little Shop, and I think I'm gonna give him the role that I casted you for." So I felt snubbed. I'm like, "Damn, dog, you ain't know this nigga like he ain't come to." Like he ain't come to auditions, nigga. Like you just saw him at a show and just was like, yeah, I'm gonna make him the
RG too.
Yeah, which was me coming from basketball and knowing, like taking that as like competition. Like, oh yeah, I gotta put forth my best. I gotta come through. Like I gotta do my job. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this spot back. So I ended up getting a role back. Like he made me an understudy. But I ended up getting the role back, and then he relayed that same information to the other guy, like, hey, I think we'll make you the understudy. And the dude just left. Like, he was like, I ain't get brought here, not have to audition to be an understudy.
Makes sense, then.
So, yeah, but I mean, yeah, I was snubbed, but, you know, like a real nigga was like, all right, bet. I'm going to grind harder. Here.
What if I remember the story?
Yeah, we can go back to you. John don't like doing it. But I don't care.
Okay, go ahead, John.
Go ahead. What's the story? Go ahead. What's the story? Go ahead. Tell the story.
No, okay. So, 8th grade and the 9th grade, I ain't really start or play like get minutes like that in ball. And then when I got to 9th grade, it was this white boy in front of me, and he was just ass. Like it was just so disrespectful to me that he was just playing in front of me. So I remember I came home one day and this is when you could like go on like the Dells, whatever, like computers, and then make like something like you can go to paint and you can paint something. So I painted and I said, I'm going to take the Bulls' name spot in basketball, and I put that on my like screen, and that was my reminder every day. I took a spot by 10th grade. That was like my breakout year. And then that was like the last time I really felt snubbed. And then I kind of had a chip on my shoulder from that. And then that's kind of what put me into the position where I was, I guess, senior year when I was like captain and shit.
Well, so you was Cam Newton to the shit, huh?
I mean, you gotta have some perseverance.
So did you see the NBA All-Star selection?
I did.
You think somebody got snubbed? Or you think that thing accurate?
I mean, you know, that sympathy, that shit was it was like kind of, you know, pity the fool with the reserves.
We skipped Tim. No, we didn't. Tim said he felt snubbed. You think that was he got 2? He was dead serious about being snubbed on the podcast.
That was my answer. I mean, I was more so just playing it to the joke, but it's cool.
Now my fault. I thought you was dead serious.
Now
Tim,
he said now.
All right, you snubbed him now.
No, my fault. Tim, what's your snub?
John, you interrupted me. That's what you did. You interrupted me.
Oh, shit.
Now you gotta repent. Go back in that rapper's booth.
Go
Talk
ahead
to that white dude in the mock neck.
Oh, I'm messing with you, John. I'm messing with you.
So what's your snub story other than the podcast?
I think I have 2. One based around sports. So back when I played soccer, elementary and middle school, they did like an MVP of the league, and I had the most steals and goals scored, and they gave it to a white dude. Granted, it's only 2 black people in the whole league, me and this one other guy, and we played on the best 2 teams, and they gave it to this white dude, white goalie, and he got it. I did actually. So what's crazy is me and the other black dude had the most goals scored on that goalie, which is crazy.
Oh shit! Look at black people. Look at black
people. Granted, this is you know, middle school league, but it's like AC, it's like the AU for soccer.
It don't matter. It don't fucking matter. It's competition.
Yeah. So you know, and granted, I think I dropped. We played him twice. I think I scored 3 goals on him, and the black dude scored 2 over 2 games.
Y'all was on the same team?
No, we were different teams. That's the crazy part. That's the first time. And the second time,
Science,
I would
man.
say when I did the Mr. Black North Carolina pageant, I felt like I beat the person who won.
Mm.
And I think and he was like, I really had you beaten me. I was like, I did too. But I was the first runner up. So, but it was, you live and you learn, and I think it just adds to the drive of like next time. So
I got snubbed again.
Yo, what's up?
I got another story.
You all right?
Can we go back to stories?
Yeah, you need some water though? You all right? You all right?
No, I need another shot.
I'm turning the artery off.
I'm Tasmanian Devil. I got snubbed at the KCACTF, Kennedy Center acting competition.
That's the one I went to.
No, that's the Raleigh. I got snubbed there too.
You wasn't even mad at that.
Is that the one where you should have been first place, but the first place person didn't even show up?
Yeah,
because they knew you was gonna win first place.
They had me like everybody was walking up to me after this joke. Mind you, we had a whole. It was a competition, whole weekend competition. The last day we had an early. It was like I don't know. In the morning we had to do our final round, and that night we was having a banquet plus you know what I'm saying the announcement of who won and all that. And I got lit. I'm talking lit. I pulled up to that joint, lit. And I'm sitting in there, and they going through the list or whatever. And I won one award for best diction or something like that. So I'm already on the stage. I had to go to the stage to accept this award. So when I got up there, I'm standing there with the award, and then they keep going down the list. So then they get to the who won, and they go third runner-up, second runner-up. Then they go, all right, and first runner-up, we have Chase Rivers. And I'm already on stage. And I know I made a face like, what? Like, runner-up? My little ass is up there like, y'all got me fucked up. Runner-up.
So it was no doubt in your mind that award was yours.
No doubt, yo. It was crazy. Because then they said the name and the person wasn't even there no more. They ended up having to leave. And honestly, I can't say that I deserved it over them because I didn't see theirs. I didn't see their audition. I didn't see their competition. Like I didn't see them. So I can't say that I deserved it over them. Like that's just woe is me and it's not fair. So, but I can say that after that, like when everybody was at the banquet, it was big wigs walking up to me like, yo, I thought you won. Like, because when they called my name up for first runner-up, it was like the whole crowd was like, what? like
a delayed response. Like,
huh?
Okay.
Who won the win?
Runner-up.
Scratch the record.
Yeah, like that's how it was. Like even before the whole thing, when I was walking in and seeing people, they were like, yeah, you got a really good chance to win. Like it was just like people just telling me that. Even people that was in the competition was like, yeah, I think you know what I'm saying? I think you won, like honestly. Like you had the crowd rocking, you like the judges love you. One of the judges' feedback to me was one of the monologues I used was from a school, from a play where the guy was in high school, and it was like, the judge was like, me knowing the show, it made me look at you differently because I knew the kid was in high school and clearly you're not in high school, and I was just sitting there dumbfounded, like, but the monologue isn't about being in high school.
Like you missed the whole point, bro.
Yeah, granted, yeah, the character was in high school that it was written for, or written, you know what I'm saying? I get that. But the monologue itself was about being an outsider. And I was like, you can be an outsider in college,
anywhere,
professional world. Like you can be an outsider. Yeah. Like it wasn't about, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I take a monologue and create a character just off the monologue, if you get that shit to anybody, reading that monologue, they not gonna automatically go, I'm playing a high school student. Like they gonna go, I'm playing a person that's just an outsider. So let me go ahead and portray this character this way. You can take a monologue anyway. But that I felt snubbed that way. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. Like I ain't had no real control over you know what I'm saying, the outcome. I just went, did my best, and came first runner up. And granted, nobody from Central got that. We had a person in that competition like every year damn near that I was in school. So it was like ain't nobody ever got first runner up. So at Central I'm the man, but nigga I ain't win the competition. So it's like for me it was kind of like I could have.
So did y'all learn anything from y'all snubs?
Yeah.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
Work harder.
Yes. Do you want me to tell you what I learned?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would hope so.
I just said mine.
You can really achieve anything you put your mind to. If you manifest it in your life, then you're gonna get it. It's already there. It's already determined. You already know you're gonna get it. You just gotta get it. And the part to figure out is how to get it. And that's what should make you go harder. Is figuring out how to get it.
Yeah, I definitely learned that like the value of somebody's judgment is not the value of your talent. Like not everybody's gonna recognize your talent. So that's something that I learned for sure.
I piggyback off of Tim and Chase, where it's like, don't matter, work harder, and in certain situations, and then in those other situations, like Tim said, like just because they don't recognize your talent, don't mean that you're not talented in what you do. So, they may not recognize it, but somebody else will. And at the end of the day, as long as you gave your best, that's all that counts.
So if y'all could say that, is there really such thing as being snubbed? Because like going back to the NBA All-Star, like who y'all think got snubbed in?
Tobias Harris.
Thank you, Chase.
I think a few people. Few people got snubbed, but if you talk to them, like I got a list of people that got snubbed, but if you talk to a lot of the NBA players, like a lot of them are, they not too bummed out about it. They know that it's a popularity game for a lot of stuff. Like
it's politics.
One person that comes to mind, like I'm not saying that he's not good because he is very good, but like Luka, like come on, bro. They ready to hand the damn logo over to Luka. Like that's how they feel. And like I said, I'm not saying that he's not good because he is good, but when you consider Luka a guard, but don't consider Bron a guard, and it's only a 2-inch and maybe 10-pound difference, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And if you sit there and say, well, they play two different styles, that don't make sense to me because LeBron runs point. When what's his face? Schroeder is not in the game. So I don't get it, but if you gotta, the politics of it, if you gotta find a way to make Luka in the All-Star game, you do what you do. But I just don't. It's just to me, it's just wild, like how they try to finagle him into being, I can't remember if he's a starter.
He's a starter. He got started.
Yeah,
he got started over Dame Lillard, and that's what everybody was saying that Dame got snubbed.
Dame Lillard wasn't even the original selection.
He an All-Star, like he a reserve.
He's a reserve, and he got put in because AD was out.
No. Devin Booker got in because AD was out. Devin Booker wasn't an All-Star at all.
Yeah. They wasn't even going to put Devin Booker in there.
My whole thing is I wrestle with this because I said Tobias Harris mainly because I'm a Sixer fan, like, and I know what Tobias has meant to us being in first place. Like we not in first place without Tobias. So me knowing that, and I give Tobias a lot of shit because he's getting $180 million. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm Philly to the core. Like it's like, yo, what you doing to earn? Like what you doing? What you do to earn your spot in this crowded world? That's the saying, right, John? Like that's
what you did today to earn your spot in this crowded world.
But then I think about who am I taking off the All-Star team for Tobias to be on it,
and that's why I'm saying.
And I couldn't convince myself of who I should take off. Like honestly, because Trae Young didn't even make it, and he probably about to make it now because somebody got hurt. Siakam, Pascal Siakam is hurt, so it's like all right, maybe
he's not good.
Like Trae gonna be like I don't think Pascal that good either. But I couldn't even convince myself, like, if anybody, Pascal's out of here for Tobias. But even then, like, it's tough too, like, because Tobias is second, third fiddle on the Sixers, and Pascal Siakam,
first string.
You know what I'm saying? That's the guy in Toronto.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it a snub?
Even though Van Vliet is.
But Tobias don't got an All-Star game.
Van Vliet, and then it's Pascal.
He definitely
Tobias doesn't have that
Kyle
all-star.
Lowry. He was in the All-Star game. What's his first year?
Please, he took 2 charges off her. I was so mad.
I'm saying he don't either, but he
I
made
agree
it.
with you. It's just, but you know,
So,
Kyle
like,
is that guy though, too though. Like,
So who got snubbed and who would y'all replace then? Like who would y'all put in that position?
Trae Young got snubbed.
So who y'all picking? Who
I
spot is
would
Trae
say
Young taking?
Trae Young guys.
Whose spot is he taking?
Pascal right now.
But you gotta.
It's a guard. No, it got to be a guard. It's a snub. It got to be.
You can't look at it as guard because they doing this as a no position thing now. Like there's no positions anymore. No,
it ain't no centers.
No, it ain't no centers. It's forward and guards.
The same thing. Like you, because you could you could put a small forward at a center now. Draymond Green, small forward at a center for real.
Who spot Trae Young taking?
Pascal, dog.
He could take Pascal. Like he's better than Pascal, and he showed that he's better.
He
than Pascal
definitely deserves to be there.
Okay.
I couldn't make the argument.
All right.
But Trae Young.
All right. This is the 2021 All-Stars right now. The Eastern Conference. Kevin Durant's the captain. Giannis, Bradley Beal, Joel Embiid, Kyrie Irving starting 5. The reserves: Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, James Harden, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Ben Simmons, Nikola Vujicic, and Domantas Sabonis. Vujicic averaged 24 and 11.
All right, we'll keep real question. Did Kevin Durant?
I told you I couldn't convince
25 games this season yet.
Who?
He injured. He not playing anyway. Somebody took his spot already. Sabonis took his spot, I believe.
Well, he made it as a starter like, for fan votes and shit.
Yeah, fan. That's what I'm saying. I think for me personally, like the fan vote is cool. But if I was in the league, I would much more appreciate the reserve spot. Because that's more respect.
No, they changed it though, John.
What you mean?
The starters ain't just voted by fans no more. It's coaches and media too.
Yeah, but the reserves is no fan vote. Yeah. Like the reserves is like, we know what you mean to a team, regardless of your situation. Executives.
Some of those coaches be fans too, dog. That's why some of those people
you can't make
that's a great point. That's a great point though. You can't dismiss that.
Like some of them coaches be fans, bro.
Right, Kev was a fan.
Gotta chill.
You weren't around for John Extramural days. You weren't around. He hated John.
That's why I just shut up. I said if that's your argument, then I'm just gonna go with that.
He was the coach.
Hated John. I couldn't do no good on that damn.
Yo, John, you had 30, 15, and 6.
Well, now you lying. You ain't never had 30.
I'm just saying.
He also had 6 turnovers. It'd be like John never had 6 turnovers, bro.
Now I say never had 6 turnovers. Don't have turnovers now.
That's way more believable. 30.
Yo, it's a fact. That's why.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not putting Domantas Sabonis in there over Tobias or Trae Young.
He be getting buckets, man.
He's a dog. Yes, he's a dog.
He be getting a lot of buckets.
He really is a dog. But not the other two people I named are having great seasons. Yeah, Tobias is having a 50, 40, 90 year.
Hey, if you give David Lee an all-star selection, you gotta give Domantas Sabonis an all-star selection.
Because his dad.
No, because he's balling.
What I'm saying is, yes, he hoops. I know. I watch Sabonis. I hate his game because it's like he could be a bully, but can't nobody bully him because then it's a foul. Like it's annoying. But he do hoop. But in this situation for All-Star, Tobias, I would say Tobias earns it over him. It's not many 50, 40, 90s niggas in the league, averaging 20. It's just not.
I can see the argument of why they do.
Who else on Sabonis team?
Because I know Tobias means more to the team, but what they gonna say is Tobias, even though it's weird, but their argument is even for real, because it'll be like even though he doesn't mean more to the Sixers, because even though he has this 50, 40, 90. They'll say Sabonis means more to the Pacers than Tobias means more to the Sixers.
But then it's like this too, though. It's like we in first place, right?
Right.
What you do over there, Avery?
And
I'm looking at the Pacers roster right now. I'm sorry, Chase. You can go ahead. You can continue.
No, you go ahead.
Dog, they got some fucking dogs on their team, dog. They got Malcolm Brogdon.
And then another thing about the Pacers is we look at them as dogs, but a lot of people won't look at them as dogs. Like nobody's looking at Malcolm Brogdon as a dog.
Nope. Milwaukee
Like,
let him bounce.
Dog, he
That's what
averages
I'm
like 25.
Yeah, they
But
should
they're
have
not
kept him.
looking
They
at
wouldn't have had to
him as
get Drew.
a dog, though. They're
Bro.
not looking at him as a dog.
They have
He's a
Karis. They have
dog.
Karis LeVert.
Well, he ain't really played for them this year though.
He ain't.
been
Yeah,
hurt.
he ain't played.
When he got
Don't
traded, they found
fucking
that
matter
thing.
when he come back, bro. It's a wrap, bro. He's a
Be careful,
dog.
Give him a second.
And on top of
I
the fact
know.
that they're fourth place, like
Yeah,
they
and we're
are-
number one, dog. We deserve 3 spots for being number one.
Hey, they got TJ Warren too. I mean, I know he can be a dog. He was hooping in
So
the
when it comes to
bubble.
Jimmy Butler got his heart in his back pocket.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he a dog.
But that's like
he's
maybe
still-
3 times a year that he got to worry about Jimmy Butler. Until
No, we
hopefully,
gotta see him in the playoffs.
hopefully he can skip him in the playoffs. Hopefully he can skip him.
You
in the
can't
playoffs.
skip him. It's conference final. Butler already said book him there.
Okay, first of all, the
Yeah.
Heat are not going back to the Eastern Conference Finals, bro.
Who you got playing?
The Nets.
Nigga, the Sixers and the Nets. You tripping? Nigga, what? Who's stopping? Okay, who's stopping Joel Embiid? I gotta see your face now. Pause. Who's stopping Joel Embiid?
Don't look me in my eyes no more. It's coming up that. Fred, fix your face.
That was
Who's
a great question. I would
stopping
love to see your answer.
Joel Embiid?
Oh no, I don't got nobody stopping Joel Embiid.
Okay.
All right.
Our problem, I think
Okay.
the Sixers' problem is perimeter defense. 'Cause
Well, they stopped
every
themselves though.
fucking-
And perimeter
Every
shooting. Nobody-
every guard gets off on us. Like
Only if
Sex-
Danny Green is guarding them.
that too.
Yeah, we need to get Danny Green.
I don't
the fuck out of
understand
here.
why-
We need
I
to
don't
bring, we
understand
need to bring
why
Kyle Lowry back. We need to bring
Thibault
Kyle
doesn't
Lowry.
play more. 17
I
minutes.
say the same thing. He lead the league in
Like-
damn near steals and tips. But he plays 17 minutes a game.
Bro, we have the longest. Yo, we literally have the longest defense in the league.
Oh,
Like
I don't like how that sounds.
Yeah,
the
it
longest
sound well.
defense.
well.
The longest defense. The longest
He said the
defense.
D.
I don't like
Longest
that.
defense. I
Yeah,
said
but you
longest
gotta-
defense.
But D come out.
I
first.
didn't get no.
Yo, what? Yo, what's up? Yo, and I was gonna try to
Yo.
spin this, but I didn't think about what
Yo.
Chase said. I was about to say,
What?
yo, let's go with you, dog.
Freddie said it. First of all, he said it don't sound right, and I was
You said
explaining
it come
why
out.
it
You said
doesn't.
it come out first, right?
Yeah, because I'm explaining why Freddie said what he said. Freddie started it, and Tim agreed. Tim shook his head.
No, I
Oh, don't say nothing now,
No, I
Tim.
didn't.
No, I
Didn't
did.
say
Don't say
anything.
that now, Tim.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing to contribute.
But y'all got it.
Oh my God, y'all okay over here? Y'all got that all off your chest already? Y'all good?
Now you talking about getting stuff off people's chest.
Right.
Jesus,
Basquiat me, kid. You already know my style.
you like to get painted.
No, I do the painting.
Paint faces.
Basquiat me.
You said you do the what?
The painting. Call me
Oh,
Basquiat.
why you check off the NBA logo? We ain't talking about that yet.
No, who checked off? Whoa, you.
Nah,
checked off.
he was about to.
Yo, lick your lips.
To it.
Yo, what's up with Fred? Yo, this nigga. All right, Fred, since you brought it up, you tell people our damn who you think should be the next logo then? Anybody gonna be snubbed on that?
Anybody black? I'm okay with.
It's gonna be somebody definitely black, bro.
The Kimbe Mutombo.
Anybody black, I'm okay with.
Bugsy Bowens?
We set the standard for the NBA.
All right, give me
bro.
Sean. I want Sean Kemp then. I want this on the fucking.
But do y'all agree with how
I want Sean May.
how Kyrie like prefaced it?
Black Kings made this league. That's what he said, and he ain't lie.
No, he ain't lie. He ain't lie.
He ain't lie.
Just
gotta-
like I
you gotta
said
get
last time, you got to come from somebody else.
It gotta be it has to be the
somebody
AI
else.
step over.
It got to be somebody
Oh.
else. Somebody else has to say that. It
That's
can't
crazy,
be Kyrie.
Kyrie.
I can understand that.
You never
comment,
disrespect
like,
Tyronn
somebody
Lue like
else.
that. He's a coach in this league.
And he got a ring.
Because of Bron.
4.
2,
4.
4.
How many coaches
Yeah,
really got a
LeBron.
ring without LeBron?
2 with Brian,
the way
3 with the
these-
Lakers.
No, one with the
The
Lakers.
way these
He wasn't on the Lakers no more after that. He went to the Wizards or somewhere else.
I thought he was there for the second one, then he bounced it.
Just
the way
Google it.
these
now.
rings
he was just
getting
there for
passed
the AI
around,
one.
it's
He
starting
came
to
there
feel
for-
that was
like
his rookie
college
season.
That was the
diploma,
second one.
That was his
college
rookie season.
degrees.
And he got the third one with him.
Did he?
Yeah, he was on the team. It was a rookie deal.
I thought he
I
got
hope it's
cut after
Kobe.
getting stepped over.
No, he didn't.
Look, I'm with Kobe being a logo. Fuck Jerry West, 1 for 11 ass.
Kobe could be
I'm
the
not
logo.
trying to hear nothing about Boyd
Mike
being
could be the logo. AI could be the
Yeah.
logo.
I
Y'all got AI being a logo.
I think
D
Kobe
could
should
be the logo.
About
Like,
Steve
I
Nash.
don't,
Who?
See,
not
Nash.
giving it to another white person. No.
He's
Don't
not
put
white
Steve
from
Nash
Africa.
into the logo, bro.
He's an African Canadian.
He's African, dog. He's born in West Africa.
Yo,
We were not.
White.
at the end of the day,
So
when you look at his skin color, what is he?
So you don't be what
White.
about albino people?
What?
You can tell they're black, John.
Yeah,
Thank
like
you.
what are you talking about?
He said
bro?
skin color. He didn't say features. Don't save
But
him.
you
Don't
can
save him,
tell
Tim.
that they're
Don't save him,
you-
Tim.
He ain't gotta save me. You
He
can look
was
at
saving
them
you because
and
you ain't say
still
that.
tell. You can still look at them and tell
Yo,
that
ain't
they
no
black.
Steve Nash disrespect gonna be done on this podcast, kid.
Chase, what's on the
He-
ceiling,
he-
bro?
I'm looking at the fan spin because I really look like it ain't nothing else to even talk about with Steve Nash. Nigga got 2 stolen MVPs.
Yeah.
And the nigga ain't do nothing with it. So
No, he got cheated out of one ring from the referee that was gambling and said the Spurs going to win, and he got fed case time for that.
Oh, so you saying Tim Duncan don't deserve these rings?
That's Tim Donahue, right, or some shit like that.
And that's the one that suspended Amari, Sean Marion, and Boris Diaw for games.
Well, they
6.
deserved it.
They deserved it.
I can't believe you just named Boris Diaw like he was.
Boris got his. He knew what it was.
What's wrong with Boris?
He went to San Antonio to get his rings. He knew what it was in for.
Yeah.
You said, I learned my lesson.
That nigga was fast, and he ain't care about losing weight.
Sit in the corner.
Kobe or AI, but I'd rather be Kobe.
I'd rather Kobe
I'd rather
because
be Kobe.
he
If it's
passed
gonna be
away.
anything, or Mike.
Well, like they said, like he came up 18 years old. You know, you look at Kobe and then you look at Kobe and you think basketball. Like for real.
Also think too,
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was with Jordan. He's got his own brand. He's got enough things as him. Like I didn't realize how many jerseys this year were sponsored by Jordan.
Good point.
I was like,
Yeah,
shit,
true.
how many
It ain't
teams?
just Charlotte no more.
No, it's like 4 or 5 teams. Shit, my Lakers.
But even they was even saying like Jordan would be like, yeah, Kobe deserved this.
Yeah,
Like
I think he said it.
yeah,
I could be
like
wrong,
Kobe deserved this.
yeah.
And I don't see anybody other than really Kobe. I mean, you could say AI, but
He ain't got a ring.
He ain't got no chip. Yeah, like
yeah, that's what people gonna hold over AI. But
love
AI got something on the league that can't be taken away, and that's the appearance. Like the appearance of the NBA is AI.
right.
Like
So they had
you can't never take that away from AI. So AI wins that, but you give Kobe the logo and it's over.
No.
I agree with giving Kobe the logo.
So I know ESPN did one. They had so they was talking about the logo. They had Jordan, AI, Tim Duncan, Shaq, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, LeBron, KG, Dirk, Vince, Steph.
I'm not putting none of them niggas on there, but
You can't put Vince up there for the simple fact that the G League's logo is somebody dunking, and it's not even anyone like really.
What's wrong with Vince Carter jump shots?
No disrespect to Kevin Garnett.
Why
is he in the contention?
Why is KG in the contention?
Why is KG in the contention?
He gonna be at the goal like this.
KG.
He said
KG.
The big ticket.
Oh,
Why he
KG?
asking why the big ticket is in the contention?
Yeah.
Why not? If Dirk on there,
he's the second.
Why is he in the contention?
all right, we'll say that then. I'm cool with that. Don't just single out a nigga that's a fucking dog.
I stopped.
Why
I
is
stopped
everybody
listening
on
to
there
KG.
but Kobe?
For real.
Why is Steph Curry on there? He's a current player.
Yeah, I don't think current players should be on the list.
I think they was just playing around with it.
If Curry on the list, was Bron on the list?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Okay,
need to
all right, I'm
start
sorry.
listening.
He heard KG.
Nigga,
was like,
I
what
stopped
the fuck?
listening to KG.
See?
Yeah,
KG
definitely,
was a dog.
definitely like
You sound like John right now. That's the alpha shit.
Hall of Fame has added something to the league
shit.
that can't be taken
I'm
away.
I'm okay with Bill Russell,
He be lying.
but I don't know.
What famous picture did Bill do?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Getting
I
the
don't
fucking
know his
rebound?
famous picture, but
Who?
Bill Russell.
A block shot. Y'all ain't see that
He
nigga
could
touch
just
the top
show
of the
he
backboard.
show his 11 rings like on his fingers.
Yeah,
like
that shit-
maybe
That's it
all
right
of
there.
them. That's it.
That shit.
If the
that shit-
NBA is about winning chips, nigga, Bill Russell would have been on it. But unfortunately, a
11 rings,
nigga that was 1-9, well, a white person that was 1-9 in the
But he
finals
was around. Wasn't he around Bill Russell's time? So I think
and
it
Bill
was a
Russell was
stab.
dominating that
It was
league.
it was a stab at that time. Like
That's
How many
Bill
rings
Russell
he get as a
you
player?
winning,
Six.
but
That was racist.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
racist. Like
He got 6 rings as a player, right?
Because you don't think about when you look at Jerry West, that corny ass dribble.
You don't
like,
think
get out of
about-
here, dog. The
you don't think
NBA
about
is so
winning.
much past that.
Well, I think it's because he's the only player to win MVP and not win the finals.
He won one.
No, he won Finals MVP when he didn't win the finals.
What?
The NFL would never make Dan
They
Marino
gave it to
the
him.
logo.
Like, they just gave it to him.
No,
No, the NFL not making nobody their logo. That shield.
It's the shield.
Yeah, that shield crazy.
Protect the shield.
They wouldn't make fucking Tom Brady that fucking.
They might.
Joe Montana. No, that shield is way bigger than any player. They prove it time and time again.
They tell you that.
Year.
They tell you now they're trying to protect the shield.
Yeah.
But Cole should be the logo. I'm with Kyrie on that. I just think wrong messenger, just like I said about Draymond.
wrong person, but at the same time, he gonna galvanize the troops. And
People been saying that though. He just brought it back up.
And then Jerry West was sitting there saying, like, you know, he ain't opposed to, you know, losing the logo because he never asked for it.
Yeah,
I know he never asked for it, so I was just like, if he never asked for it, then why put him up there?
38 and 4 shot 50% from the field.
Who?
Jerry West. In the finals.
He averaged 38?
30 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, and shot 50% from the field.
What was Bill Russell averaging that?
40.
I don't think Bill West was not averaging 40.
No, I'm talking about in that
Nah,
finals.
he was averaging probably like 20 and 20.
Like Bill Russell.
All I know is Wilt Chamberlain was the man until you played against Bill Russell. That's all I fucking know.
Exactly.
All of a sudden, cameras stopped working when the motherfuckers played against each other.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm telling you.
100-point games, 50 rebounds. I don't care if it wasn't no 3 seconds. He
He
still
was
had
playing
the numbers.
He was playing against mailmen.
He was up there like, oh,
Niggas had a 9 to 5, and after they got off, they like, "Yo, what you doing, yo? Shit, I got the game tonight, man.
We can't finish this root canal tonight."
And we playing against fucking Wilt Chamberlain. Dog. I gotta show up. Catch this 50.
Nigga fucking. Hold on, let me double check this because the stat I just saw about Bill Russell in the finals is crazy.
Look at it.
How many friends you think Bill Russell got right now?
Friends?
Yeah.
You're
all young players.
Bro. Like what?
How many friends?
All younger players.
Yeah, nobody during his time wants to be his.
He got
friend.
11 of them, 11 friends.
It's like Mike.
He got 11
niggas
friends.
love Mike. Nigga, it took people like Charles Barkley to like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like other than that, niggas hated Mike back then.
So you So Bill Russell got more friends than D'Angelo?
And who?
D'Angelo.
Shit, how many friends he had? 3?
2. 2 and a possible. Playing spades, dog. Y'all watching the verses?
He ain't even
I
go
did
board,
not.
dog.
I did not watch them.
He
I didn't
go
watch
board.
Yeah,
he couldn't go board.
He could not go
That's
board.
crazy.
He played all his hits, and then I think it was Method Man, her, and who else?
And Redman.
Redman.
And Method Man and Redman kind of count.
I'm gonna say they count as one. That's why 2 of the possible. Her, Redman, and then if you gonna count Red, somebody different, you can.
I mean, I guess we can count DJ Scratch. That was his first time on Versus.
No, I heard he was smoking shit.
I heard he was good.
Bro, that first hour, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, can we run this back? Like I honestly, I could do just his set and we've been just fine. Like their set was really good, though. Don't get me wrong, but his set was fire. Yeah,
I just don't think he should have called it a versus.
Well, he got to get the attention from the people because that's why I watch it.
I mean, it's all about the stats. I mean, if you look at like when they drop those graphics, like 2 days after about how much people have streamed and watched it, still like that's what it is. It's promotion's sake. I think also like I was thinking like who does D'Angelo go against in that
Maxwell.
time?
Okay,
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a
Yeah,
great
wrong.
versus. Only I don't think Maxwell would do it.
but you know what's crazy? I ain't hear about this versus until John sent me the itinerary. So I didn't schedule out my day to watch the shit. I had shit scheduled, planned already. So that's why I didn't tune into it. But I heard he only had 3 friends on there. I heard DJ Scratch did his thing, as Tim said.
I heard he had Lauryn Hill on there, but she showed up today.
Stop disrespecting the queen, dog.
No, she disrespect herself.
She is the definition of being on my own fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, I do wish she was on there. I think her was a great addition though. Like I don't want to overshadow that. Like, she was a great addition.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I think Maxwell would have been really great. Although I think he would have done it, and I think their style of music from a delivery standpoint
What about music?
It's different.
Soul Child.
I don't know if music can hang with D'Angelo. I think he can.
That's the Philly bias.
It's the Philly in me. But I just think that cult following of D'Angelo wouldn't even allow music to come near that nigga. Like it's just Brown Sugar. Like it's.
I don't follow D'Angelo like that. I didn't know he had a co-follow like that. I mean, I know he has classics. He has classics, definitely, but I didn't think his co-following was like that.
I think his cult following came when he disappeared. Like honestly, while he was making music, I don't think it was as crazy as when he disappeared. And it was like, where D'Angelo?
They said that he stopped because they kept asking him to take his shirt off.
Well, he did a video naked.
Yeah, but they said but he got with a typecast for that, so he stopped doing music. Like, no, I can really do this.
No, we know how talented the dude is in music, but
yeah, he's definitely
as soon as you get butt naked in a fucking video and the women love it, the women are gonna keep asking for that, dog. Like,
it's also like during a time where like that wasn't heard of in a video. Like he broke a barrier when he did that.
Yeah, he definitely.
And they weren't looked at the same when Marcus Houston did it.
Nah,
so it wasn't. I forgot he got that. And that song, I think that song might be.
No, that song,
It's a great song. It's a great song.
That video was awful.
Yeah, it was
to the point where like shows that don't usually show that type of nudity was always showing his video. So
like I think that video premiered on BET Uncut and then they moved it because it kept hitting so hard. It was like, oh, okay, well,
I just know. I know it was on MTV like all the time. MTV and VH1 all the time. Like to the point where I had to like turn the channel. Like it's like, all right, this is porn.
Put on ESPN. That shit was on ESPN.
I do think too. Like it's a turning point for like Versus. Like I think at some point in time, like you're gonna see Versus premiered on like a television station where it's just like a longer version of a Tiny Desk or artists that you haven't heard from in a while come back doing classic in a full performance sake that's for free. So
who you?
This nigga.
Who?
For the listeners out there, this nigga Avery just asked me to go to the bathroom
again.
And he think we not gonna say nothing.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Don't take your headphones out.
I'm not, nigga.
Well, you gotta walk far from the thing anyway. It's going to disconnect.
I'm not, nigga.
Take your laptop with you, dog.
How old is this nigga? Can't hold
your
his
laptop with you.
But anywho, speaking of Tiny Desk, did y'all watch my man Kirk?
Oh yeah,
I saw a clip from it.
I usually watch Tiny Desk, but I didn't watch Kirk. Didn't get Kurt.
Kirk was good. I don't like how they keep telling like it's the best Tiny Desk of 2021.
I definitely think Jasmine Sullivan
can
is the best.
2021 finish first before
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I mean, I think it was the timing of it, and like I think because a lot of people can relate to his music as a gospel artist, but he very much appeals to people who don't necessarily follow gospel music like that.
Right.
I think Jasmine Sullivan's was better.
Dope.
From the ones that I've seen thus far this year. Like, I love her Tiny Desk. It was really good.
Who had one this year?
But I definitely enjoyed it. 2 Chainz just dropped one. I haven't watched this.
Wale, I think Wale might be
might
be late.
That was last year.
And then
late December though.
Was Toby Win was his this year?
Who?
I think that was last year.
Toby?
Yeah, I think it's only Jasmine.
Okay.
I think that was last
year. Jasmine Sullivan, 2 Chainz just dropped one. I know 2 Chainz just dropped one. I haven't watched this yet. Kurt, I think it's one more. I can't remember who it is though. But I liked it. I mean,
this was jumping.
Yeah, I mean, I think. I'm sorry, Chase. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just wish like I know the purpose of it is like to be a snippet, like it's just like a quick, taste. With certain artists, though, it's like something they got hits where you just like I just want to hear the whole hit play, like just
like Wale.
Like Wale, like perfect example, right? Like I watched his and I was like, damn, like I was like, yo, we really could have just sat on this song a little bit longer. And I think it's a great time, like those songs that didn't like take off in the way that they should, like the joint he got with Tiara Thomas, Let's Get High, Blow These Low. Like I wish he would have done that in that set because it wasn't a song that I think took off the way it should, but it was. I remember for us in college, it was a bop. It was a hard bop for us in college. Same thing with like.
And in that Tiny Desk situation, it would have sounded.
That's the mode.
That's their vibe right there. That was the vibe for that song. So
Y'all got a favorite Tiny desk?
Yeah,
Lucky Day, one of my favorites.
It's so many, John. Masego.
Yeah, they do
it's
so
a lot.
many, bro. It's like I
Lucky
like
Day,
shout out to
like,
Tiny Desk because they got
Yeah.
something and they doing something really good.
And I just found out one of the producers is the black woman, which doesn't make sense, but it's also like just cool to hear. Like,
it's really dope, and I
Lizzo had a
appreciate
dope
what they're
joint.
doing.
Yeah.
I liked
There's not a lot of things that's like I could do without with Tiny Desk. Like they usually come out and it's at least listenable, if that's a word.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a word, but
we'll take it today.
Hey, we got a favorite Tiny desk?
Mac Miller for sure. Rest in peace.
Yeah, Mac Miller's was dope.
I'm trying to think. It was another one I saw, bro. I can't remember exactly whose it was. But I definitely watched Kirk Franklin's today, and I actually did like it. I mean, mind you, today's Sunday, so it's Kirk Franklin, so
right.
You gonna get that gospel. But when I was watching it, this man was fooling. He was like, I know you sitting there at home watching this on your couch with drawers on, with one sock, and you got one. He said, he said, even if you got one too, God love you. I'm like, bro, what? That was his introduction to Smile.
Y'all gotta remember that he the same person that he I forgot what the comment was. He was like, he was defending somebody, and he was like, yeah, how about if I do this to your daughter? He was like, yeah, and let you know I got my right to carry. So if you walk into my house, I'll let you go meet my maker in person.
But that's my thing. Like he's
God bless. God bless.
He's human. He's personable. He's human. He's like, yo, I made my mistakes. Like I can love God and still. I mean, he did Wildin' Out. He's a gospel artist that took that risk of going on a show like that. And it was like, Zen off limits. He's like, no, do your thing. Like, don't take your show for me. Like, I'll make it fit. You know, it's like when Abe started the podcast. He's like, nothing's off limit. And Jess is like, all right. And Abe goes, okay, when you say that real quick, like, what does that really mean? Before I fully agree? You know what I'm saying? But like, I appreciate that for somebody like him because we don't see that enough. I think in Christian culture, in the church, like I watched church today, and he was like, the pastor I watched, he's like, I hate preachers who sugarcoat offering.
Yeah,
like they want you to give for their pockets. He's like, I want you to know right now, I don't make any money off of this. I gotta work a full-time job. I get it here because I want to be here. And I'm telling you to give. But if you don't give, guess what? I'll still be here next Sunday if you want a word. Like I'm gonna just meet you where you're at. I'm like, wow, like thank you for saying that because I just hated being places where it's like you gotta give 14 offerings in 2 hours.
I was just about to say, Tim, at what offering do you say enough is enough?
After my tithes.
Like I mean, there's tithes, and then like I understand offering, like that's the sacrificial, but I always think it's like when the pastor points to you and be like, "You're gonna give $100," I'll be like, "And the devil is a lie." Like I didn't.
You good for $100 today?
I didn't agree.
Come on, brother.
And if God got to talk to me, then God got to talk to me. But I'm not gonna give $100 that day. Like
not
you lied to yourself.
Not you pointing at the deacon.
Real rap. Like, and you're a lie. Like you need to get off of stage right now because you tripping. Like you tripping.
Need some holy water.
For real.
My dad's a pastor, and he'll tell you straight. He's like, I only give when I know for sure. Like I'm giving because I'm intentionally expecting something from this. Like I'm not giving because somebody told me I need to do it. He's like, if you do it for that reason, you showboating. Or you putting yourself in more debt. And God, like, I'm not here for you to be a fool. It's in the Bible. Like, I didn't ask you to be a fool.
Exactly.
So if you chose to get $100, knowing I have no intentions of replacing it right now, best of luck. Right. Just put yourself in another struggle. So
just like Bible study. We used to have Bible study in the Bay back in the day, and John walked in late, told us, y'all give up tithes to offer it yet? And we had to kick him out. Now he don't remember.
Look, I'm about to say, what's the difference? I thought 10% was 10%. I thought that was going to the same place.
Tithes is 10%. Extra is like offerings, you know.
Oh, I could. Well, then I was giving 5%. And maybe that's why my life like this. I was giving 5%.
But that's the thing, John. That's the thing, John.
I split it in half. I took my 10%, split it in half. Like, all right, let's go to this
month. Tithes, John. Like I feel like people explain tithes wrong. Tithes is not just money. It's 10% of your time, your efforts, your talents.
It's everything.
Like, so my time is not going to church.
It is like part of your tithes. It could be the time that you are in church, and that's where just being in the service. You with the college ministry.
Just don't put a chicken bone in the offering plate.
also it's you and God. Like, there's nobody else's opinion or thoughts in this. Like, it's you and God. Like, if you go to church and you spend your 2.5, 2 and 4,
3, 4,
like, whatever, like, that's you and God. That's not
and
somebody else.
To piggyback off that, God not going to tell nobody to make you feel bad about giving or feel like you need to give. God don't work like that, dog. Like, that ain't what He gonna do. You're not gonna appeal to your guilty conscience.
Shout out to Enoch. I can't tell from that.
Shout out to the mega churches. You know what I'm saying?
I went to the church. I grew up in a church across the street from Enoch on Shellingham.
I went to Enoch when we used to be.
Wow, you went to that church, bro?
I went to Bethel. Yeah, I grew up in that church. Pastor Lambert.
That's crazy.
I remember Enoch was small. They still had the damn metal chairs
on Culture Street.
And I was like, they got that big. I said, this ain't
I was in there in the trenches, tight, shoulder to shoulder. It was like this to the joint. Couldn't even go to sleep. Like sitting on the elevator.
Sitting on the elevator.
Who sits on the elevator?
you okay
sitting
with
on
that?
the airplane? Sitting on the airplane. My fault.
Sitting on the airplane.
Sitting on the elevator.
Tight motherfucker, like shit.
Yo, Fred, close your face, yo.
Yo, what the freak?
What?
I can't encourage me talking about God. He just told this man to close his face.
See how he was he was like this the whole time. Like, yo, let some of that go.
I wasn't like that the whole time. I resonated with what Avery said, so I smiled. So
I want to be the reason you smile.
See, you could have smiled like that. I would have been fine with it, but the way you did,
that's not a smile, bro. Not a smile. That's where you have everything wrong.
But Jay, that's a good segue, right? So, like, will we ever have music that story tells? Like, will that ever be a thing again?
Nope.
Y'all act like you ain't hear King Von.
But look,
got a chop on a pussy nigga.
You know, I would go.
But look, for real, like King Von was storytelling, and then what happened to him? Not saying that it was, like he.
I mean, John.
They
next podcast.
Next episode.
Situation.
Goodness, Fred.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you dark.
People don't tell stories anymore, and if they
do tell stories, they just don't tell the stories you want to hear.
No, they're just not popping. Like once you try to tell a story, no one wants to hear it anymore.
Who the biggest rappers in the game?
Unfortunately, Lil Uzi,
Future,
Baby, Lil Baby, Future,
Lil Uzi.
Drake tells stories.
Kendrick Lamar.
He tells stories.
Kendrick Lamar. Can you say Kendrick Lamar so in a rap game if he hasn't dropped something?
Now I have a question.
Jay-Z.
Are we talking about people that are popping and the music that's playing is popping?
The biggest.
Because I don't think the J. Cole's is the biggest. I know that they're very lyrical, but as far as like the money that's being paid to them, they're not. So
Big
again,
Sean?
that would be who do you?
I agree with Big Sean. I think right
now. My bad, Tim. My bad.
Oh no, I was gonna say that I think in Fred's question, because I kind of agree where he's going. Is like if you look at who's making the money right now as far as hip hop artists and rap artists, and then you look at who's driving the market. I mean, honestly, it's not us anymore. Right now, it's like my brother's age, and so Lil Uzi, King Von, Lil Baby, surprisingly Mulatto, who has a high ticket price.
Whoa.
And not disrespecting her at all. No. What I'm just saying is like
surprisingly.
Don't say Big Lotto in here, dog.
Surprisingly, bro.
I'm not disrespecting this. You come
saying wrong. Fred is. Yo, Fred, what's up with you?
I am. I'll admit it. Like,
did you listen to the album?
I don't care about nothing about that.
So you don't care. All right, just say you don't care, then don't disrespect her.
Dog, she is not. When
you don't listen, how you know?
When you say Gucci is your favorite, it's over from there.
It's coming from Gucci. Do storytelling.
It's over from there.
Oh, Jada Juice thing.
But
I'm about to say he loves OJ.
Gucci's storytelling isn't what got him to the top. It's the other stuff that got him.
But
to
it's
the top.
just it's.
But it makes you listen to.
Did we respect Big Lotto for a minute though?
That's still music and storytelling
she's
though. Like everybody do like pop records, like popular records. Like even like the storytellers of them all, like big pop records. Kendrick Lamar. But I'm saying
records.
I'm saying the biggest records. I don't look at it as is ever going to be the biggest record. I look at it as like the question was, what will music ever get back to a play for storytelling? Like that, I think music never left that, and I still think it's storytelling going on. Granted, yeah, the biggest song's not going to be, you know what I'm saying, storytelling. Like that's just, you know what I'm saying. The biggest songs are going to be ones you can play in the clubs. Like that's just how music goes for especially rap. Like
Kill My Vibe was a story, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you got your aliens. You got your aliens that could do it. Like, yeah, of course. Like, K-Dot is an alien. Drake is an alien. J. Cole's an alien. You could go into a club and still hear their records, storytelling and all. Whether it's a storytelling song or not, you're going to hear their records because they're the aliens. Granted, like, you hear people like Thug. Like, I be hearing storytelling in Thug songs, too. I mean, I don't listen to them a lot, but I can hear it.
But I'm saying, like, even if we are, so are we just talking about rap? We talking about music in general because that's all R&B is. R&B is basically storytelling.
I think.
And this is my question, so I probably could have phrased it as
story too. Rap is number one right now. Like,
yeah,
like so right now you're talking about
the price of rap right now is crazy.
Now, so
y'all heard
I mean, that's why my, you know, I went off, but then I kind of came back and was like, so what are we considering, you know, the criteria of this? Because like the popular artists right now, what's popping from them is not the storytelling records, but the one, you know, after you hear something popping from them and then you go back to them, yes, they do have storytelling records on their albums or deep in their catalog.
Oh, so you saying like the biggest songs being
yeah, like that's how I was looking at the question, but I could be wrong in, you know, how the question was formulated, because I just think the bigger songs are not storytelling.
But I need to go to Billboard then. I need to see the biggest songs because I don't even listen to the radio. Like I couldn't tell you.
What's the song?
I couldn't tell you the biggest songs. I really couldn't.
What's the song you was just singing?
A lot of it is playlist driven. Like I'm ignore John. Like a lot of it is playlist driven. Like, I don't know how important Billboard is anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, it is. I think the part that
it's important to a resume, but to the main listeners, maybe not.
That's what I'm saying. That's a story.
That ain't rap.
That's what he said. Y'all talking about Billboard.
Billboard rap though. Rap Billboard. Like hip hop charts Billboard. Like I couldn't tell you because I don't listen to the radio. I listen to playlists. I listen to songs I like. I download. I listen to the same songs over and over again. It's hard for me to hear new music unless someone goes, "Yo, you heard this?" and then play it. And then if I like it, I go.
Or if it's a standout song, like you hear it and be like, "Oh, like he's saying something on this."
Yeah, he didn't know Jim Jones had the album. I was just.
I didn't know either.
This nigga drop every fucking day.
But I mean, and John, I'll be honest, like the market that I'm in right now, I'm dealing with college students, so I'm trying to catch on, listen to what they're listening to. It's like
different.
My algorithm is all effed up during the school year. From May to August I'm good. From August to April, I'm screwed because I'm listening to what my students listen to. Like shit, y'all saw it on the call last week. I'm not ever say it in this podcast because they don't deserve our airtime. But you heard what I had listened to, and I was just like, this. I'll tell you when we get done, Ave, and it's gonna ruin your life. And I apologize now, but it's terrible, bro. It's terrible. So I think for me, the other issue of it too is that unfortunately our culture from a dollar standpoint is no longer driving music, right? And so white people ages, I'd say 15 to 25 are driving what we listen to right now. And they just love hip hop because it's a fantasy they wish they could live. And that's the downside about it. And for us, I think for all of y'all on this call, because I respect y'all from a music standpoint for sure. Which I would, if you had to sit in their parties, listen to, I think y'all would lose your mind. Maybe not John, because John would probably find the humor in it. But I think Chase, Fred, hey, y'all be like, yeah, nah, John, I can't see it. And John be like, nah, give it a chance. Like it's one bar in every 5 songs.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna shut up because I just looked at Billboard and I was just I don't know any songs right now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I knew some songs on there, but every song that I knew, I was like, yeah, that's not storytelling. Like, I'm gonna just shut up. Clearly, I just don't get out enough. Like, granted, clubs is closed. Like, Like, granted, that's another avenue that I would hear new songs like going out.
But even DJs now, Chase, on social media, they still spinning old records.
Yeah,
they have to, because that's like it's just
like literally
what's
DJ
out
Scratch.
Right now, you just be like,
DJ Scratch played nothing from new artists that entire hour. And
who the fuck is Olivia Rodrigo?
You just disrespected a whole human on here.
I'm about to say it's not the thoughts of the brother from another podcast once again.
But
all right, John, you didn't decide. What's your last question that I'm supposed to answer? Because I didn't answer it yet.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess I got. Yeah, well, I guess can we make this a continuous segment? Because I think I got questions like this all the time.
Yeah, John's question. That's what we're gonna call it.
John's question.
The question of the day
bonus question.
We could all take a chance to argue it and discuss it. Excuse me. So, if you had sexual intercourse with a person, it was the best sex of your life, and after y'all get done, the person rolls over and starts smoking crack, what would you do?
Who do you want to answer first, bro?
We can start with Tim. We're gonna go Tim, Fred, Avery, Chase.
Okay. And then you last, and then you
sure.
last. Yeah, okay.
So
when are we taking the shot?
Oh, sure. You want? Okay. Matter of fact, that's how we can do it. It's time for John's question. Pour your shot. That's gonna be. We gotta get a little drop for that.
I can't take a shot right now.
Yes, you can. And should not be in a man's vocabulary.
Late as hell right now. Okay, I'm taking a shot. I'm gonna take a healthy sip.
Nothing but
look, John, you be so proud.
Raise your cup. Drink what you drink. Raise your cup. If you want to take a shot, take a shot.
He's not even looking.
I am looking because me and Chase had an agreement. He lost the agreement.
I lost the agreement. You can lose agreements.
To the question.
I regret all of this. I know it.
I miss my mom.
All right, so we
out tomorrow.
I'm working from home. I knew that.
Is it the best sex you ever had?
Yeah.
So best sex I've ever had, and the person rolls over and does a line.
No, not cocaine. They did crack. They take out a pipe, put the crack in there.
Do I know it's crack?
Yeah. Oh, you find out it's crack. However you find out, you ask them.
You smell it. You know, you smell it.
You say you know for a fact it's crack. Yes, you know for a fact.
I know what crack smell like.
I'm gonna keep my answer short.
My fault, Tim. Go ahead.
Go. You the guest. You go first, bro.
It's John's question. He said Tim, Chase, Avery. No, he
didn't
said Tim,
say that at all.
Fred, Avery, and then Chase.
Right. If I see that, I'm getting dressed. I'm leaving immediately. I'm playing gospel the entire way home. And I'm to be honest, I'm probably not having sex at least for a month. I don't know what.
Let me further.
I don't know what in my body.
Let me further.
It's not your.
Are you going back?
Absolutely not.
The best sex ever?
It's not your turn, Chase. It's not your turn, Chase.
I'm asking him questions. I'm just asking his question.
Absolutely not. I'm not going back. I can't go back.
You gotta cleanse.
Because my thing, like you go back to something like that, Chase. That's beyond an addiction. Like that's something totally. I don't want to be there.
Yes. That the answer to your question. Yes, it can be. It definitely can be.
It can be.
If it's the best, Tim, the best sex though.
But Chase, you have so much more to lose. Like, at what point, like, you do that, right? They start stealing from you to keep that habit up, to keep giving you that.
Oh, you only have sex at their house. You don't never, and then once they in the crack house, it's over.
Yo, Fred.
But who's to say they couldn't like put something in my drink before I get there?
Don't drink.
Whatever.
They do crack.
Bottled water, my nigga.
That's part of my answer. Like, it's just like, so my answer was, it happens. I see it. I turn over. Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm back to sleep with it. Like, I'm back to sleep with it. Like, you do is what you do. We ain't specified this is my wife. This ain't nobody I'm in a relationship with. Like, what you do is what you do. When I leave, I ain't got to talk to you ever again. But
are you going back?
Maybe. It all depends if I'm in a relationship or not. If I'm in a relationship, no, I'm not.
No.
But I'm gonna sit there and be like, yo, you got a lot of catching up to do.
Wait. Fred. So you just fucked a crackhead, and then how long is that until you get into a relationship with another bitch or another girl? I'm sorry.
I don't know who I'm like. This is a lot of hypotheticals here because I don't know if I was dealing with somebody beforehand.
But you can say.
So you cheated on your girl for a crackhead?
No, I never did.
Fred don't cheat.
No, I don't do that. I just make sure that
could I have a chance for you at your heart?
A chance at your heart. That's Freddie. He'll cheat.
Make sure
I've been friends with little kids. With little kids, that nigga ain't never cheating. I used to call him a sucker. I'm gonna be honest. That's what I call him. But I didn't never say he was wrong. Rap, man. I never said he was wrong. Just a sucker. But you could say that you got that dope dick because it made her want to hit the crack after the session.
Exactly.
Is that your answer?
No, nigga.
That's just something that you could say, dog. That's a thing that you could walk around and say. But at the same time, like I said,
that title.
I ain't got nothing to do with what she do.
Yo, whose turn is it?
I left.
It's on
Avery and Chase.
I'll let the guest go after me.
Before you.
So
I like this realm of everybody drinking together at once. I feel like I'm in charge.
You stop shaking your shoulders?
Yo, he's drunk. Get
my back rub. Get my body move.
RP to Tech 9.
Okay, so first of all, I'm a smoker, so like if I hear this, I would probably think she's about to smoke some weed. So I'll look over like, all right. I mean, if she was a weed smoker, I'd be like, all right, like cool, she's smoking blunt, you mean? But when I smell it, I'll roll over and look at her. And it would take a while to process it. And I'll lay my head back down and kind of ignore it a little bit. And I'm going back the fuck in. Once she get done, because when you hit crack, it's only 2 hits. It's like 2 to 3 hits. So I'm going back the fuck in. And then I'm
hit the pussy again?
Hell yeah, I'm hitting the pussy again.
You gonna try to see what's like on crack?
Crack pussy, bro? Come on.
I'm kind of scared that
no, this nigga's he's taking it to another level. Not crack pussy, but the best pussy you ever had.
What he's saying,
the person it's attached to.
But he's saying he's trying to say.
No, he's saying he's hit crack pussy before.
No, he's not.
No, that's what he said. That's how I took it. Crack.
I don't know,
you said
bro.
crack pussy like it was the best pussy you ever had already.
Nigga, we talking hypothetically, right?
You got this question from Avery.
No, he didn't.
It was
Avery hit the crack pussy.
Wait, time out.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I get it. I'm not judging. I'm just concerned.
It was hypothetical until he said 2 to 3 hits. He knows this.
Yeah, he knows.
So you telling me you haven't seen New Jack City when they hit the crack pipe? Come on.
That's a movie, OG.
That's a movie.
We talking about real life. You said,
all they need is one hit.
You said it real matter of fact. Like crack's like 2 hits, 2 to 3 hits.
Yeah,
you know,
like
y'all know, right? Y'all know. We all know.
I don't know.
Right. But I know, but that's only because I witnessed it. That's the only reason why I know.
Oh my God. How to make it dark.
I've witnessed it, yeah. But I'm saying the way you said it was like you done tasted some crack pussy. Would you eat the box?
No, I'm just going in. I'm not eating it.
No.
Eating the box. He said
I'm not eating the box.
He's taking the whole meal. He's taking the whole McDonald's meal, bro.
All I'm saying is I'm not sticking my penis in anything I can't eat.
Okay, that's. Oh, poor.
All right, man. Y'all be cool. All right.
I'll be honest.
And I think on that note,
John, you got to answer. Go ahead, John.
I can't follow that. I don't think.
Well, let me answer. Can I get my answer? Then
I think we should just tweet your answer. Just tweet your answer.
I'm gonna be honest. I probably act like I didn't see it at first, but if it's going on too long, or if my conscience start eating at me, I will get up naked and I will get my clothes and I'll hold it close to my chest and I would say, I'll see you later. And I'll walk out. And when I revisit the
naked,
pussy,
you gonna walk out naked?
Naked, nigga. She's smoking crack. Yes, naked. I'm not putting my clothes on now. I'll put them on when I get outside. Will I revisit the cooch?
That's that second hand crack.
We talking best pussy ever. Like we are talking best sex ever from everything, nigga. Never mind. I was about to say squash. I'm gonna say it. I'm married. Like, you see how far I'm going? I married my best experience. I said I am marrying this. We talking that level of pussy? Like
Talking about our manager. Now I gotta.
No, I ain't say no names, man. You just put it out there now. People didn't know.
Do you know how many times you said on the podcast?
Do you remember the first half of the podcast? What you did?
Yeah, I'm a virgin. Guess what? She don't listen.
Now we gotta get.
I'm telling y'all straight I couldn't. I say it like this because I'm stuttering. I couldn't say I wouldn't revisit.
Yeah, I am pulling back up in 3 weeks.
No, you already said you're not leaving. You're gonna let that. You're gonna hit the same crack pussy in the smell.
He gonna hit it
in that moment. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I can hit at that moment.
After
round
she
2
smoke,
me.
he gonna hit it, and then he gonna cuddle up in the covers afterwards. Like he's still there. he now signed the deed to the house. Like
you got me fucked up. You think I'm cuddling
with her? Dog.
You just said that you was gonna make believe.
But as he's scratching, I ain't cutting up.
Yeah, he scratched his beard while he said, "I ain't doing nothing."
Yeah.
Fred just knocked his whole fucking camera down. He fucking.
Yo, we gotta, yo.
No, nigga, you're not getting out answering this.
We gotta end, yo. Look how we lose.
John, you gotta answer.
I'm gonna answer, but look how we moving, though. We gotta get out of here. Yo, Fred, you good?
Yeah, I'm solid.
He said I'm solid. Come on, answer your question. Answer the question.
That's that sober up answer right there.
Yeah. Oh, damn, I fucked up a little bit. For me, I'd be shocked and appalled. I'm like, Dad, this is what my life is.
This is what my life is.
Like, how did I pick you out the bunch? Like, how did I pick the person that crack out the bunch?
Your antennas was up.
Yeah, I'm getting dressed, and I'm gonna call her later if we're gonna talk about it. If she hit me up with the same thing from what's that abducted in plain sight? Just come to my house, we can talk about it. And I'm short.
You gonna tap that thing?
I'm short.
Share your location, bro. Share your location.
I'll meet you somewhere. Yeah, I'll be short.
That's fucking hilarious. Look, we can't do it nowhere but we gotta get a hotel room.
We gotta get a hotel room. I'll buy the hotel and then it's just crack all over the place.
You can't crack all over the place. The hotel, they're gonna charge the shit out you. Your credit card is fucking maxed.
I asked somebody the same question. They said this how Delonte West and LeBron Mom started hanging out. Like,
oh my god,
she rolled over and Delonte was like, "You too?"
Hey yo,
all right, y'all be cool, man.
Yeah, that was dark. But do you think about it? You can't even take her to a hotel. She could be stealing shit. Like, they could be missing lamps.
Don't do that. Hold on, don't do that because we're gonna talk about that next episode. Don't do that because we're not going to just try to act like it's always that. Don't do that.
Look at Fred.
What the hell?
We are looking at pots
and pans. We're sorry, YouTubers. We fucking up.
Nigga gotta watch
this nigga Fred camera is trash.
That's from good
That's
shit.
all close.
Why you sweating so hard?
He's sweating.
Yo, y'all got any other questions? All right, yo, for real, y'all got any other questions before we got out of here, man?
Yeah, I got a question.
Man. I'm straight.
I got a question.
What's your question?
What's up, man?
Have you ever experienced this, John?
No, I haven't. Man, y'all got some real questions before we get out of here?
Real question. Like, I ain't asked a real question.
I said no. That's not a real question.
Oh, man. Chase,
My head.
No, I'm good, man. We can get out of here.
Avery, you got any shout outs you want to do?
Oh, man, lit.
Man, nah, I'm fucking crying, bro. That shit was funny as shit. Y'all niggas are hilarious. Nah, man, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate it having me on the podcast. This has been a long time running. Shout out to Masana. I'm in her crib right now. Masana, we love you from King's Corner to Brother from Another. She said, one second, let me read verbatim what she said because
don't plug her on the podcast.
No, she wanted me to make sure that Brother from Another, she said, tell them I said anything from BFA, I said anything for BFA, even though I haven't won a contest yet. So make sure my friend Masana T. Jackson,
You just trying to make us not have no integrity, huh? Just gonna make
Masana T. Jackson wins.
I remember her entering the contest.
That's true too. She don't tell you that part. She was being honest with you. She wasn't being transparent.
All right, moving on. Just shout out to everyone who's black. Everything is black. We here for you, man. Shout out to Naomi Osaka for winning it. Shout out to Serena
Osaka.
Mm-hmm.
Osaka. There we go. My fault.
She don't listen to the podcast. She just be a guest on it. We just had this last episode, so that's how you know.
I ain't even a lot of y'all. I listened to about 2 episodes.
See,
can I ask a question?
What's up?
Are you going?
When you coming back? When you going to drop something?
Are you going to use this as one of your episodes?
No.
Nah.
So when the next King's Corner podcast episode?
Man,
you live on wax too, so don't lie to your listenership.
No, I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Never.
I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to start up another podcast, a sports podcast. So I've been doing legwork for that.
So when is King's Corner coming back, or that's dead?
You want to let me talk, or you want to interrupt me?
Ooh, salute.
You finish or you done?
Yeah, you mean slut. So I just doing legwork for that is like going to help me with King's Corner to bring King's Corner back. But I already have like episodes planned out in my head for sure. Of what I want to do. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna get back and what I'm gonna do different because I want to change it up. It's been a while. It's been like a year, so I gotta start thinking what I'm gonna do to make it a little different, make it more attractive. And I definitely want to go visual. So seeing
month
you guys,
and year.
month and year. Oh, this year for sure. Month undecided.
December.
Nah, before.
November.
Before.
October.
We getting something.
I mean,
July.
March.
Nah, March is
tomorrow.
Today.
What spectrum are you in?
July.
I see the 28th. I like to record on my birthday. That feeling of the time. Oh, that time of the year, it feels great. So I might, record on my birthday, bring it back.
You want to let the people know so they can.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Nah, I don't want to let them. I just want. Okay, I'll let y'all know what to do. Follow King's Corner at K1N9S Corner on Twitter, on Instagram, and I'll definitely keep y'all aware of what's going on via social media.
You said what?
What'd you say, Chase?
You put 19 and he just got it.
Yes.
Shit is different.
It's just
how mad I'd be. My favorite number is 2. You know how mad I'd be if I wasn't the
2?
Second person online. Like if I didn't get number 2. Like you know how upset I'd be if I had to choose a favorite number now. Like if I had to, like all right, now you 4. Like you know how mad I'll be.
Now you 4. So in high school, my number, my senior year number in basketball was 12. So like that was that I kind of wanted to keep that a little bit, but I mean I knew it wasn't up to like my choice when it came to like frat life. So like once I had a 19, I was like, all right, stick with it, run with it, brand it. So
19 is a terrible number.
It is, but it worked out well with King.
Agree. I like
No.
I like the number now.
No, the 1 and the 9 is but once it made sense with the Wolverine, which is my line name, and then it made sense with King, and then Finesse came around, and then that's how everything came into fruition for me, for sure.
How the hell you get Wolverine? Who you was scratching? Crack.
Oh,
It's crack.
Crackhead pussy. Yeah.
There it goes. Jesus Christ, man. Y'all guys are crazy.
Yo. So Wolverine came from my pro fight. He put me on. His line name is Professor X. Shout out to Tevin and Shakimia. And they have a newborn on the way. Not a newborn, but they have a baby being baked right now on the way, coming soon. Bun in the oven, John. Bun in the oven.
Oh, okay.
That's what. I'm sorry. That's what they call it.
got it.
Clean that one up. Being
I
baked.
don't know what the hell is going on. I said,
I
You
don't
might say you
That
talking
sound
to people with kids or that, so they give me flack for saying things wrong. Or you got a kid?
I mean-
You got a kid? That's what you about to say?
No, nigga, you know I'm an uncle, bro. That's Uncle Dad. Come on now. The dad part is the fact that I take care of my kids, like like I'm their dad. But I'm like, oh,
So you got a kid.
I don't have any kids, Fred.
You said you take care of your kids.
I'm about to say,
I call my nieces and nephews my fucking kids. They're my kids.
But now I'm sitting here trying to think when was Tevin in a wheelchair.
All right,
This is
man.
why this shit go too far.
All right, here we go.
I'm
All
little.
right, man. Look, we appreciate y'all today. Special shout out to our guests. Special shout out to our sponsors, Bob Black, and thank y'all for listening with us. And the special code for Heritage Clothing is BFAP.
And for those slow people out there that don't know what that mean, like me, because I said BFAP. What is that? Brother from another podcast, BFAP. B is in Bravo, F is in Foxtrot, A is in Alpha, and P is in Punk.
Crack pussy.
Man, look.
P is for pussy crack.
Man, look. I'm gonna holler at you, man. Y'all stay cool. All right, kids.
Water,
man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call all y'all back. We need to talk about this.
No, we don't
I'm
need to talk
going to
about what
sleep.
Avery does in his spare time. I'm good on that.
Jesus Christ. All right, y'all.
All right.